Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is June 16, 2025. Hope everybody is doing well to begin the new week, chat. It is, of course, Monday night now. 30 minutes until first pitch. But we know, chat, it ain't any other ordinary first pitch. This is a big one tonight, and one that I'm obviously quite stoked for. I know you guys are as well. It is, of course, the return of Giancarlo Stanton. Long way to return. And, for a while, we were kind of just assuming, not all of us, but I don't know, maybe I was just cool with the idea of maybe he's not going to be back till second half. We know how Stanton rolls. Come October, he's going to be there when you need him. Well, it's June 16th, and I take back that sentiment because we need him now, chat. And this could not come at a more ideal time, really. More on him individually in a second. But I do want to touch on this, and then we have some other news to get to. But, the Boston sweep kind of did, suck. And the reason I say it in a very obvious thing in that tone is because I am very optimistic. And I still am, and it doesn't change the way I feel about this team. But you'd be a fool if you didn't acknowledge the fact that we only have a 3.5 game lead in the AL East now. Now, that, of course, is over the Rays. And we got to talk about the Red Sox, too, who just traded Rafael Devers last night. They're 6.5 back. I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about, again, the team. I'm not. And I want to shout out my guy, Joe Randazzo. He made a point that I understand the sentiment, but it was pretty much like, you're supposed to be worried with when your team gets swept in Boston, or forget the fact that we have a nice lead in the AL East, and for the most part, we've been comfortable, although it's not that deep anymore, is what I'm saying. It's not the lead that, even if it were 6.5 games right now, I don't fall back on the lead that this team will ever have in the AL East. It's how I feel about the roster, the squad, and, getting Stanton back helps too. There, of course, is a trade deadline. We'll discuss it differently come October, but make no mistake, I still am not, worried about the American League East after this past weekend against Boston. With that said, though, it does add a little more urgency to these games. And we're playing the Angels tonight. We're starting a 3-game set with the LA Angels, who have been doing what they kind of always do, mediocre. They're under 500. They do have Mike Trout back, which last time we faced them a few weeks ago, they did not. They also called up Christian Moore. Quick look at their 1 through 9. By the way, how about Logan O'Hoppe has totally fallen off a cliff, by the way. He was raking last time we faced him, and now he's a below league average, 93 WRC+. Anyways, I say this positively, and then we're going to get into Stanton himself, but I enjoy the fact that, honestly, we have a 3.5 game lead, chat. Am I crazy for that? I did not enjoy getting swept by Boston, make no mistake, and I did not want that to happen. That was the first time in a long time where I was kind of oh, shit. So there's two angles of this. There's one, acknowledging that we got our teeth kicked in, metaphorically speaking. They didn't own us by any means. And I think there was a lot of dramatic takes about the Red Sox series, one of which kind of being the Yankees weren't prepared. God bless the person that said that. I just disagree with that take. Or the Red Sox embarrassed. The only thing that was embarrassing is what happened, at least on paper. The Red Sox swept the Yankees. That is bad. In terms of the play, there were some bonehead decisions on the base pass. Jason, granted, he owned up to it very nicely after the game and in the post game about his little blunder in between second and third. Ben Rice also, of course, got thrown out in between second and third. Volpe the other night on Friday. That one we were live for, trying to take third base, which he often is very, very good at, stealing third. Some silly stuff, some frustrating stuff. It doesn't worry about me, the play I saw, though, going forward. It's just a matter of, we got swept by Boston. Our AL East lead now is down to 3.5. So, let's go. Turn it up a little bit. And that excites me. I was not concerned whatsoever. It doesn't bother me, the idea of having a smooth, free coasting, sailing summer, chat. But, if you're going to give me a little bit of an AL East race in the months of June, July, and August, be my guest, honestly. Because long term, I still have faith in this team. And in the end, we don't know what's going to happen. So we're going into tonight, chat. This is kind of what I'm getting out of all this, to put a bow on this introduction. I forget what my point was, but it's we don't know what's going to be the outcome of this regular season. I haven't feel good about it, but we're coming into tonight, 3.5 game lead. We got to step it up a little bit. Now, before we do Giancarlo Stanton, who he obviously has been activated today. Pablo Reyes has been DFA'd, so we're here. We're going to touch on him in one moment. We do have to quickly discuss something that came out officially before the game, and that is that Jake Cousins is undergoing Tommy John surgery on Wednesday. Now, that's not a huge surprise, given some of the reports we've been hearing, and he got pulled from rehab last week, and just the overall vibes around it was not good. So you kind of had a feeling it was headed this way. He was seeing Dr. I don't know if it was Elatrach or Ahmad back in New York, but whatever it was, all the tea leaves added up to all right, they're clearly worried about something in his elbow. you automatically kind of assume Tommy John. Well, for those who did assume Tommy John, you'd be correct. Wednesday, he's officially going to undergo that, and that, of course, ends the season for him, which, never was a season. He has not pitched this year. But, we were looking forward to getting him back. And the bullpen, while overall still has been good, has been faltering as of late, and it is something we need to upgrade even before Jake Cousins went down. Like, look what he did last year, and for those who watched, he was our most reliable bullpen arm at times, and it was part of the whole thought process in regards to how effective this bullpen could be this year. Big part of that was Jake Cousins. Now that's not going to happen. He's done for the year. Tommy John surgery, which obviously sucks. See you next year. For now, though, emphasis even more on adding to the bullpen, adding to the pitching staff, which is not in nearly as bad a place as some people like to make it seem like it is with the bullpen. But make no mistake, it definitely does need to be addressed, even without this Cousins news. Now, even more so. But let's talk Giancarlo Stanton, chat. And before we get into that, I should probably go through the lineup and show you where he's sitting. Now, I already see I have a damn typo in the 9 slot with DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu, his evil twin brother. Nah, that in 9th, that's obviously DJ LeMahieu. But anyways, 1 through 9. Real quick on Trent Grisham, by the way. He keeps getting shit on the leadoff spot, which, it ain't playoffs. Like, let's relax. Like, we're going to be fine with Grisham leading off. There's another clear candidate to lead off, in my opinion, unless you're saying, like, put Volpe back up there. I think that's very silly, with all due respect. And Bellinger, only other candidate. Like, I think Bellinger's fine where he's at. Everything's fine. Like, it's not ALDS game 1. It's going to be all right. And the reason I bring this up is his last 7 games, Trent Grisham is hitting .280 with a .400 on base percentage. So, I mean, he's fine. He had 2 hits yesterday. So if you're giving him shit about the leadoff spot, like, just, I would say, relax for now. Anyways, Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton batting 5th and DHing. Jazz, Volpe, Wells, and DJ LeMahieu rounding it out in the 9 slot. I had a feeling Stanton was going to bat 5th, and no complaints. I mean, the only complaint you're going to have is now the even further version of what we've been talking about all year, and that's a guy now, too, sitting on the bench that many will argue shouldn't be, and in today's case, it's Paul Goldschmidt and Jason Dominguez. Now, we'll say, Jason's probably going to suffer the brunt of the playing time being spread out between all 5 of these guys for the 4 spots, and I'm cool with that. Like, Jason going forward is definitely like still a key player of this team, and this is not the Yankees talking, this is me talking, but the way I see it is, if I were in charge, Jason's a part of this future. He should play pretty frequently. But also, I mean, Stanton's got to get at-bats. Bellinger has to get at-bats. Goldschmidt has to get at-bats. Which young kid has my preference in the lineup? Like, who has a leg up if you were to choose between the 2? For me, it's Ben Rice. Now, again, Jason has to hit, and maybe we're going to see what we've seen a lot, where he faces a lot of left-handers because they feel confident about his ability against righties because he's right against righties. They want him to conquer the lefties. And so maybe it's going to be just looked at like playing time-wise as like still a year of development for Jason. Obviously, he'll still be like a big-time factor in the playoffs. And again, this is just like kind of the way I would do things. But I don't stress about like the playing time situation as much as I think a lot of you guys do. There's one, whoever's not playing, like take Goldschmidt, for example. Like, I mean, Goldschmidt and Jason, good chance they get into tonight's game. Like, whoever's sitting has always pinch hit later on. And then now with, say, Jason, he'll probably pinch run. So, I mean, they're going to get in the game. And 2, like, Jason's here for another 5 years. And I don't look at Jason as, like, better than Cody Bellinger right now. I don't. And that's not a diss on either one of them. Thing is, and this is a great thing, we have a lot of great players. So we already knew this was going to be the case, but now that we're here, I just really want to emphasize it. And we won't do this every single day, I promise. I don't mean to, like, ever come off like I'm, like, lecturing anybody. Like, I don't know any more than you guys do. I don't have any more say than anybody else does. But to me, it's like, yeah, Jason's been solid this year. I look forward to his future, but there's going to be times where he's not playing, and that's valid. There's a lot of good players on this team, players that each and every single one I look forward to watching, which, speaking of, let's switch it over to Giancarlo Stanton. And a little catch-up on what he did last year in the regular season. It was really solid. A 116 WRC+, 773 OPS, which large part thanks to 27 homers. And for those who may not remember, 2023, he was like, that was the only time he was bad as a Yankee. He was legitimately not good. He hit under 200. OPS was below 700. So for the first time, it was like, Giancarlo Stanton, the player, what is he going to be? And then he bounced back with the numbers you see right there. But if you really want to make those numbers look even prettier, obviously you can throw in his playoff statistics, Chad. And dude, take a look at what his numbers are with, including the playoffs. So it goes from, he had an extra 14 games, brings 128. So just try this like a full season. 128 games Giancarlo Stanton played last year. hit 34 home runs, 827 OPS, 130 WRC plus. So, dude, like, not that anybody, at least Yankee fans, needed a tune up on like how good and effective Giancarlo Stanton is, because at this point, we really are 95% of the way there. If you're one of those fans, and when I say one of those, it was more of a thing back then. After the playoffs last year, he really doesn't get much shit at all, and rightfully so. And like, I think we're finally at the place of like, I don't know, zen with Stanton. Like, Yankee fan base is in a great spot with him. But if you're one of those that just looking at him like, oh, he's going to get hurt, some may even say, and this is still kind of a compliment, they would be like, oh, well, until October, he's nothing. Like, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, one, what he did last in the regular season, at a 116 WRC plus, right-handed hitting bat, especially that. I mean, this team needs right-handed hitting badly, and this is a big boost for that reason alone. But again, just factoring the entire year with the playoffs, which we all know how great he was, but when you put it together as like a whole body of work, Giancarlo Stanton had 34 home runs last year in 128 games, a 130 WRC plus bat. So between just the player itself, and that's only part of the equation with Stanton, is getting that back. He is just he's a Yankee, and that's so cliche to say, but to me, what that means is, you all know my first year watching was 2011, and it was just a staple of what the Yankees were. And to me, it was Jeter, A-Rod, Teixeira, CeCe, and like some of those guys are in way different categories than others. But it was just a matter of like being a fixture within what the modern day Yankees are, and the modern day Yankees are led by Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. So, just I guess from I hate to use the word vibes, and I really do hate the word vibes. But there's a more educated explanation of what I'm saying and a way to articulate it. But I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Whether it be like the culture of the Yankees or just like Giancarlo Stanton is a New York Yankee. So between the fact that we're getting what was a 130 WRC plus bat last year, including playoffs, a right-handed bat at that, which is the most important part, just having him, I shouldn't even say back around, and this is another compliment to Stanton. A lot of times when guys are out for a significant amount of time, you don't see them around the dugout. They're back in Tampa, they're rehabbing, which, I mean, that's often, it used to be like the straight up protocol. That's where George was sending them. Like, he wanted them away from the team. But take like, and this isn't a knock on him, because almost everybody does this, like Stroman. Like, how often have we really seen Stroman around? Not that much, and he's been out basically the entire year as well. Stan, it feels like every single night, at least at the stadium, and I think even on the road as well. Like, we've seen him in the dugout all year long, so it even still has felt like he's part of the team. But obviously, he hasn't been because he's been hurt. So what I'm getting at here is just getting him back. The player's obviously huge, but also just seeing his name in the lineup, and outside the fact that it just lengthens the lineup like crazy, it just feels right. Like, Giancarlo Stanton is, along with Aaron Judge, like they're the two faces of the team. And one of my favorite Yanks Av posts ever, honestly, and that's a phrase that probably has not come out of my mouth before, because I don't really care about it like that. Like, I'm a Yankee fan, and like Yanks Av just happens to coincide with that as like a byproduct of how much I love the Yankees, if that makes sense. It probably does. One of my favorite posts I made was after Soto left, and it was just a picture of Judge and Stanton lined up next to each other at the World Series. And it looked like kind of glum, but they looked very badass at the same time. And it was just, the caption was back to the original script. And that hypes me up, chat. It does. And like, that's what my adulthood watching era of the Yankees has been. Like, that's the face of it, is Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. And in some ways, like, for better or for worse, and obviously they haven't won yet. And Stanton's Yankee tenure has not been perfect by any means. I don't want to say by any means. That's usually when, there's something a little more egregious, but for him it was just injuries, and for a while, like, that would get him a bad rap. And and this wasn't his fault. Like, we could have gotten Harper. That's the Yankees' issue. They should have gotten both. But after last postseason, again, I mean, nobody really says anything negative about Stanton, and his overall tenure in pinstripes can only be looked at positively. And I often will say, like, this is typically about Judge, but I hate when people say, like, oh, we got to get this guy a ring. Like, they'll say it about Judge, like, oh, we got to get Judge a ring. Well, Judge kind of has to get himself a ring. Stanton, though, I subscribe to describing it in that way, though. Like, we got to get Stanton a ring. And, I assume and kind of have to know, like, he'll do his part. He always does. But, man, he did everything he possibly could last October. And it's insane, because if you actually, like, and I know we all did, like, when you go back and watch the home runs, which in this video I'm showing right here from the playoffs, so we don't have the score bug up, it's incredible how clutch he was. And again, I know we all know that, but it's just like every single, he was even just like casually clutch on the homers that weren't that big a deal. Like, I always forget about probably because we ended up losing, but the game one against the Dodgers in LA, like, oh, of course, we were losing. Giancarlo Stanton has his first World Series home run, and it's a go-ahead 2-run shot off Jack Flaherty late in the game in, like, the 6th or the 7th inning. And that was just the case pretty much every single ball. He had this one right here. Then he had one more at the stadium in Game 5. But it's good to have Stanton back. And we got first pitch, Chad, in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Really quick, let's go through another look at the lineup, by the way. Stanton is batting 5th and DHing. We'll take a look at the starting pitching matchups real quick because we got first pitch coming up in a little bit. Reminder, chat, really quick, if you could click like on the stream, that does help out a bunch. We're going to be here all night long, of course. We'll have a ref guess that Yankee thing a little bit later on. We'll be interacting throughout the chat throughout the night. But anyways, Jose Soriano going on the bump for the Angels. Every time I see him, I always think of Rafael Soriano for some reason. I don't know if Soriano was ever on the Angels. I'm thinking of when he was on the... Did I say Alfonso? No, I don't know if I did. Rafael Soriano, when he was on the Nationals, it just clicks in my head. Anyways, he's been solid. Really good against Oakland last time out on the 10th. 7 innings, 1 run, 2 walks, 12 Ks. Overall in the year, decent. I mean, I think we should hit him. 3.86 ERA, that's solid, but 1.5 whip. Only 64 Ks and 79 in the third. So he's just been, to be honest, I mean, outside the ERA, it looks like he's really just been like, but we'll see how we do against him tonight. We did not face him earlier in the year. Clark Schmidt, who's been money as of late, he's been exceptional, and he's going deep into games now. It seems like every time out, as of late, he's been a lock for 6+ innings, which many will remember that used to never be the case with him. Even last year, when he was nasty before getting hurt, ERA in the 2s, it would typically be like a 5 1/3, 5 2/3. Well, not this year. Really, over the last like 5-6 outings, it seems 6 innings is the plan for Clark, and I think he went 7 innings in one of those, if I'm remembering correctly as well. But anyways, his season is really coming into its own now. 3.60 ERA, now more than a strikeout per inning. The whip's also starting to get a little lower too, at 1.24. So Clark tonight going up against the Angels. And what's interesting is the Angels, I guess they just don't have the option to do so. They don't have any lefties, but they're loaded up on righties. And obviously lefty hitters give Clark way more trouble than righties do. And tonight's, they're loaded up on righties, the Angels are. I'm just making sure I got this right. I'm pretty sure I do. So Clark should fare well in that regard. And just, again, he's been pitching like incredible lately. So no reason not to feel good. Just looking at the Angels lineup really quick. It is going to be nice to see Trout back at the stadium. Soler's been struggling. Again, Ohapi, last time we faced the Angels, which was what, like beginning of May, mid-May, about a month ago, he was raking. He was hitting the cover off the ball. Now he's below league average. His OPS is just barely over 700. Luis Rengifo, that was interesting in putting the 50 WRC plus, because he's definitely somebody I've been not like advocating for, but like I was down to acquire him at the deadline last year, and then you had like that wrist thing, and I guess he missed the rest of the year, and so far he's been terrible. And then of course Christian Moore, the number 1 prospect for the Angels, was called up last week. He'll be batting 9th, playing 2nd, so I look forward to seeing him. I'm excited for the series, chat. Again, good to have Trout back. I always like playing the Angels at the stadium. Not so much being like over there. I don't really care for this series when we're on the West Coast, because their park is just so bland, and we kind of always take care of business. The Angels at the stadium, that goes way back for me. It just makes me think of like the A-Rod days in like May 2012 for some reason. And I also remember on my birthday a few years back, I was at the, this is a bad memory, but the Sonny Gray start in 2018. Mike Trout, I think, went deep twice, and Sonny Gray got rocked and got booed. I remember my girlfriend at the time was like going to cry. He was like, "Why are they booing him?" That's funny. But no, looking forward to the series. Angels in the Bronx, of course, the main thing being the return of Giancarlo Stanton, which let's enjoy tonight, chat. Now, again, we got to start winning games. We really do. Like, I don't want to like force concern, because that's ultimately what I would be doing here. It's more so like kind of excited about the fact of, we did just get our shit kicked in a little bit. Again, in terms of on paper, like we got swept. I really didn't think it was that brutal, besides some brutal mistakes they made, but it's not like Boston fucking obliterated us, but it was just a very unfortunate result, a sweep. So with that, 3.5 game lead in the East, and I don't give a damn about fucking Ben Verlander's power rankings, but I did see him today, and it's like, dude, I don't call him a dickhead. Dude dropped us down to 8th, and it's like, all right, let's pick it back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And And that starts tonight. Beat the Angels. You're obviously better than the Angels. Did we sweep? I know we took 2 out of 3. Did we sweep? We had to have swept them, right? When we were in LA? I'm pretty sure we did. I'll double check on that. But anyways, we got 8 minutes until first pitch. Again, if you're just joining, Jake Cousins, he is officially getting Tommy John surgery on Wednesday, so he's done for the year. He'll be out until this time plus next year. So maybe we'll get him for the 2026 playoffs. But yeah, he's gone for a while. Let's see, what else was there? Yo, how about the Devers thing really quick, man? Let's discuss that while we have a few minutes here. Obviously, my take is going to be pretty similar to what a lot of other people are saying. By now, it's settled in. It was last night, and I was one of the ones that did not believe it. It was the Robert Murray report, and I was texting my boys like either a pretty big time beat reporter, not even beat reporter, just national baseball reporter got hacked, or Rafael Devers just got traded to the Giants, and it didn't feel real because it was too good to be true, obviously, and now we know it's as legitimate as could be. He's literally officially, transactionally a San Francisco Giant. All I can say is, Boston's fucking crazy for this. And I felt bad for my boy Mike. My boy Mike Chrissy, shout out to him. He was texting me right away, and he was saying, dude, I could cry right now. I'm like, I would too. I guess he's my boy, so I feel bad for him. General Red Sox fans, this could not have came at a better time for the Yankees. The fact that we just got swept in this, to be honest, really did reverse it for me. I didn't give a damn about the sweep afterwards. And I wasn't as down in the dumps as many others were to begin with, but it totally erased any, shitty feeling that I had, which might be kind of pathetic to some. But again, I feel good about this team. I'm not worried, but we do got to start winning. I felt so bad for my boy, though. It's that is if, I don't say if Judge got traded, because, two very different caliber of players, but in terms of attachment to a franchise guy, it is. And Boston did it again. They fucking Mookie Betts a few years ago. I know there's different circumstances, different situations. And in the case of Xander Bogaerts, it kind of made sense for them to let him go. And that doesn't look all that bad, but Betts has looked bad. And this one, man, I know the Jeff Passan tweet. I don't know, was it on here? No, but I think it was the thread to this tweet where Passan mentioned how other owners would be looking at this as kind of a W for Red Sox, being able to shed what they consider bad money. And that just feels a little, I don't know, overly optimistic. Rafael Devers was getting paid, 30-something a year? What was his deal? It was 10 years, 300-something million, so 30-something million a year, whatever it was. A big-time deal, one of those big, high-tier, if MLB had a max contract, even though they don't, but in terms of the tier of that, it was one of those big deals. Rafael Devers, especially, and this is the main thing, we saw it with Vlad, a homegrown player that is going to wear one uniform. You wanted to wear that one uniform. And especially given the player that he is, Rafael Devers was not overpaid. Now, I don't care. If I was a Red Sox fan, though, I would have my issues with the whole thing of not willing to play first and not willing to do what the team asks. There is part of this that I'm kind of all right, Devers, this is what you get. But also, it does feel like maybe the Red Sox, and not maybe, definitely the Red Sox are being a little bit petty, and it was a result of the egoic mind or running wild, as all the books I read like to say. But yeah, this is great for us, Chad. Rafael Devers ain't a Red Sox anymore. And it's pathetic that the fucking Red Sox ownership would give us a chance to celebrate something like that. But hey, it happened. Rafael Devers is now with the San Francisco Giants. We'll see him. We may not see him at all this year, unless we face them in the World Series. Which, the Giants are good this year, and they just got even better, so maybe we would. And I would take them over the Dodgers. But that's actually not even true. I want to face the Dodgers. You guys know how I roll with my cinematic storylines. I think a rematch is the more circle of life proper way to go if I were to be negotiating with the baseball gods. But anyways, I'm sure we'll talk that throughout the night or whatever. But we got Kay and Todd Frazier in the Yes booth tonight. I think this is the first time Todd has been in here. Shout out Tom's River. That's where I just came from. Anyways, lineup for tonight, again, Stanton back in there, first time all year, making his season debut, batting fifth and DHing. I like him in the fifth spot. And just kind of keep everything else the way it's been. Now we do see Grisham and Rice back-to-back. Rice has been getting so unlucky. It's driving me insane. Because before, he had been still getting unlucky, but his OPS was 900, then 850, 800s. His stats actually look kind of not shitty now, but given the production that given how hard he's hitting the ball and his expected stats, it's become nauseating to look at what the numbers project him to be doing with the way he's hitting the ball versus what he's actually doing. Rice has gotten horribly unlucky. His projected or expected OPS is a difference of 100 points. He's below 800 right now. He's really should be closer towards the nines, and that'll of course all level out. There'll be the good old market correction. But Ben Rice has been so much better than a 117 WRC plus, and I look forward to that. Again, correcting itself. Again, Grisham getting way too much crap for the leadoff spot. Up until this past weekend, we've been playing just fine, and when it comes to the regular season, I don't really worry about the 1 through 9 of the lineup, unless you were to tell me, they should bat Judge leadoff, and maybe I would hear you out on that. But I would ask, what's the alternative? Alternative 2, I don't think it's a pressing matter to discuss the alternative right now on June 16th. Again, playoffs, week 1, or just as we get further along the season, different story. And 3, Trent Grisham in his last 7 games, he's hitting 280, OBP of 400, and he had 2 hits yesterday. So at least as of this day right now, June 16th, cut him some slack, let the dude lead off. And again, I know I have DJ, his name messed up in the 9 slot there, but dude, the lineup looks really good. I know Goldschmidt and Jason are sitting. I'm sure we'll see Goldie pinch hit later on, although I wonder who he would pinch hit for. I guess, well, no, they probably would just directly, for tonight's game at least, if a lefty were to come in. You know what? They're probably bait. Oh, dude, I wonder if they're doing that with the back-to-back lefties up top and Grisham and Rice, if they're trying to bait, Ron Washington in this case, to bring in a lefty, and then you pinch hit Goldie, and then you also got Judge right behind him, which might keep them away from doing that. So it's like a, 3D chess type thing. But anyways, Goldschmidt on the bench. I'm sure we'll see him if needed. Same with Jason Dominguez. And that's just how it's going to be going forward. And that's not a bad thing, chat, because all it means is, and it's true, we have a lot of good players. A lot of good players. Anyways, June 16, 2025, baby, the return of Giancarlo Stanton. Also, if you notice, we got a nice new watch party thumbnail. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But, I'm going to go get my recording started in the other room. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll pull you guys up in a minute. And, baseball's starting soon. Ooh,
Capture the game like never before. Welcome back to the Bronx for Yankees baseball on Yes as the Yankees welcome the Angels for the first of a 4-game series. Hey everyone, I'm Meredith Morakovitz. Giancarlo Stanton is back in the lineup after missing the first 70 games of the season. He'll bat 5th and DH. Earlier today, I asked Aaron Boone what his expectations are for Stanton.
For him to be that presence in the middle of our order. He's had a good ramp up here. He's been hitting now for the last couple months, and so not exactly a spring training, but I think a lot of reps and a lot of getting to this point to where he's ready. Whether it's live ABs, you saw him hitting out on the field today against the high speed, the trajectory underneath. So he's built to this point. I feel like had a lot of regular bats. Obviously had a short rehab assignment too, and in his mind ready to come in and contribute.
And Stanton is ready to go. He was out here early at about 2:30 this afternoon, taking some batting practice, hitting off the high velocity machine. To make room for Stanton on the roster, Pablo Reyes was designated for assignment. When we get back, Clark Schmidt is gonna get the ball. Michael Kay and Todd Frazier are in the booth. First pitch next after the break.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no. We're keeping tabs on our rivals.
So many choices. You can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
When you list on Apartments.com, renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
Single-family home test, please.
All right, chat, let's do it, baby. I think one more commercial break. We'll get the box score going and all that. Here's my sweatshirt. How we doing, chat? How's everybody's Monday? And how was your weekend? By the way, I know some of you guys are going to be asking. Dan, I thought watch parties were kind of going away for a little bit. They were, and they still might be on a funky schedule. I'll tell you one. Part of it is all right, I announced a slight schedule change regarding the watch parties might be going away, and it just so happened we get swept by Boston right after, and that's not the proper time to fucking, hop off ship, quote unquote. And that's not what I was doing. It just, for those that didn't see it, I posted a pregame show today and mentioned this briefly that my schedule's been getting kind of crazy lately. And by no means am I feeling overwhelmed, chat. No. But I got to make sure I'm properly, allocating enough time to everything. And there's just going to be certain times where I won't be able to do a watch party, and I'll let you guys know as ahead in advance as I can. What I will say, though, is I always do like to make sure I'm live for the first game of every series. So at the very least, we'll always be on that vibe. There just might be a middle game that we miss, or clearly I'm not streaming as much as I have last year, and I kind of just want to also like acknowledge that out loud. And part of that just, life circumstances, we're all good. Schedule, though, has gotten a little funky. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just be transparent and fluid with you guys going forward. But no, I was also a little bit over dramatic with that, because clearly here we are. So, let me get the box score in, chat. Clark Schmidt is about to be taking his warm-up, so we're almost good to go. And, I'll put you guys up in a moment, but go ahead and start dropping in some predictions. Do want Judge to get going. Obviously, not a great series in Fenway. Did have the homer off Crochet, which was badass, but besides that, kind of laid an egg. All good, shit happens, but the batting average is really why I bring it up. It's down to 378, chat. So I want to get that back up, of course. If not a huge deal. But, maybe I did have my eyes set on 400 a little bit, Chad. I'm not ready to give that up so quick. Still waiting for the box score, yo. Still waiting.
He knows his body. He knows what he needs to do. He's a
Actually, Clark's not even taking his warm-ups just yet. They're still in the dugout.
And he's ready to go, man. He looked great today, and we saw him take a lot of early hitting.
Got a salted caramel coffee. Shout out Gregory's.
It's exciting.
Had a banana nut pound cake too, chat, which is pretty freaking banging. They're still waiting to get out there. Bear with me, yo. I'm pulling you guys up momentarily. You know what? The box score's not ready yet, so I'm just going to do a quick shout out to everybody in the chat right now.
It's a different ball game. It's night and day. It's like taking batting practice at 5 o'clock and then going into the game, understanding. Oh, man,
what up, chat? How we doing? Oh, there we go. What up, Carson Curtis? Good to see you, man. Says tune in during work. Thanks for streaming today. My pleasure, bro. Good to see you. Hope your shift is going well. Anyways, we got Christian, we got Noah, we got Alex, we got Morgan and Luna. What up, yo? My boys. Teddy, Hector. What's good, Heck? Cam, my guy. Alex, Master Key, Mr. Man 1510. Joseph, Julia, Bobes, Tom, Matt, MJ. Good to see all you guys in the chat. We also got Jet Fan. We got Joshua O'Neill. I see you guys. What's going on? Luann, how you doing? Good to see you. How'd you feel if Trent Grisham got flipped for a piece at the deadline? I'm kind of all right, man, to be honest. I want to keep Grisham. I think he's a great player. But obviously, not to give you GM speak, I'd be willing to pick up the phone. Depends what the return is, of course. And if you're doing that, don't do it like you did Monty in 23 or 22, where it's separate deals and you don't have the second end of the return locked up. If you're flipping Grisham and it makes sense overall, all right, word. But just like, let's make sure, this is a general thought, have everything in order this year, man. Like if you're pulling strings like with multiple organizations, multiple deals, which I could see the Yankees doing because they have a lot of depth. Like, let's have this shit locked into place. Like, honestly, I think day of, Chad, I don't want to be stressed. I want our deadline to be pretty much, like, done going into the final day. That way I'm not coming on here for our deadline stream, which was awesome until it hit fucking 4 o'clock Eastern time. Because it was just like, our only move is Jazz from 3 days ago. And then they also got, was it Enyel De Los Santos was our only other acquisition? Well, granted, Jazz was a great one, but in terms of deadline hype, it was days earlier, and we needed more than just Jazz, and it ended up being a very depressive afternoon. So whatever we end up doing at the deadline, which a month and a half away, this is obvious, but like I don't want to be on the verge of fucking tears when it's over. So hey, if the return on a potential like Trent Grisham flip would get us something I'm all right with, word up. Dan, report the Peraza is learning to play the outfield. I saw that just before we came on, Morgan. Yeah, so for those who didn't see that, Peraza is learning the outfield, and what's interesting with that is, we mentioned this briefly, I had heard, and it's from a very reliable source, somebody that you guys are all very fond of, the Yankees are trying to trade Peraza for kind of like some sort of like reliever project type thing. So that would only up his value if he learns to play the outfield. Anyways, getting the box score in, Clark Schmidt is... Hey, what up, Little Bill? I appreciate it, man. Clark Schmidt's about to get going. Give me a moment here, but we are underway.
First pitch is high. We're underway. Rest of the home plate crew. It's Chad Fairchild at first, Ben May at second, Roberto Ortiz is at third.
Mind it, Chad, if you could click like in the stream click. And we're going to have ourselves a night, yo. Kick back, relax. Return to Giancarlo Stanton, ground ball in the middle. That'll be a leadoff single. All good. Again, the Angels are loaded up with righties, man, against Clark, which is probably just the way they got to do things, I guess. But that should benefit Clark. So he's obviously much better against righties than he is lefties. Sorry this is taking so long. I just had to flip the side of the browser over because last time we were on the road. Alrighty, think we're good to go, chat. Audio all sounds good. Everything looks good. Dan, do you feel those two Boston series felt like LA pretty much based on how we played? No, I don't feel that way at all, man. I really, really don't. Now, LA was frustrating because I anticipate matching up with them in the World Series. So, like, take the Fried start, for example. Like, it will be in the back of my head, back of other two people's heads, like, oh, Fried's one start against LA, like, he got rocked. Like, the one time the Yankees faced LA this year, it didn't go well. And that's fair. I still don't even think that means anything, but I can feel that emotion within myself that I did not enjoy the outcome of. With Boston, though, and maybe it is the Devers thing that makes this a little bit easier. It was just like, it just sucked. It was fucking awful. Like, I didn't really have a take that was that crazy coming out of it. Yes, the fundamentals were bad. And really just the fundamentals in between fucking second and third base. The whole series, I mean, that's almost why we lost the series, was our base running in between second and third. Whether it be Volpe still in third on Friday, which again, he's always great at, and just got thrown out this time. Jason's blunder, which was awful, but he was really good about it in the postgame, as he should be. It's a layup to handle this shit well. You just got to be accountable, but he really, really was. He was like, I made a mistake, won't happen again. I'm like, all right, what are you going to say now? It's fine. And then Rice also as well. But other than that, we just didn't hit. So am I to come out of this series thinking, oh, the Yankees actually are not a good offensive team, even though they rank towards the top of the league in just about every offensive category there is, and I believe in these players offensively, and we're getting Stanton back, like, nice, Clark. I can't all of a sudden just assume based off one series, like, oh, the Yankees can't hit. Because if I'm to do that, the only takeaway is those two things. Either, and the first one, just the base running, that's a fair complaint, sure. But really why we lost the series is because we didn't hit. And like you mentioned, and I'm not calling you out, just general thought that everybody's having, like the two back-to-back series against Boston, we sure as hell hit in the first series, we just couldn't pitch. Flipped this past weekend, we pitched, we couldn't hit. Now they based it out the middle. I'm going to lock in now. But, you know, we just lost, we got swept, and it was embarrassing, don't get me wrong. The Devers thing helped out a little bit, and I ain't going to lie to you, chat, we mentioned this before, all of a sudden, I feel a little bit like rejuvenized about the fucking upcoming summer. Like maybe it won't be a cakewalk. And like we got to win games. We got to win tonight. And I kind of like that feeling, which probably all does stem from the fact that, like, again, I don't worry about this team. And it's something to do with the division lead, which is not that high anymore. It's only 3.5 games. But this is a very good team, and the Red Sox series didn't change that. Anyways, first and second, one out. Definitely had a lot of coffee already, but that's fine. I got a late night ahead of me, chat. And I still like to have a little bit of energy when I'm making the highlights later, and I fully intend on making highlights because the Yankees are going to win this game. And putting in a piece of gum, though. 2.5 weeks, we're going on 2 weeks, no Zins, chat. Which by now, you don't got to celebrate me, don't worry. Now it's just life. I don't do nicotine, chat.
He struggled a little bit over his last 18 back 167, but when his timing is right, he's, you know,
let's go, Clark.
You're a guest hitter. He's kind of like a guest hitter. He's looking for that one pitch. If he gets it, it goes. And we mentioned he's behind Judge and Raleigh.
A lot of nibbling all night. That's where Clark can get annoying to watch when he's nibbling all over the place.
With Fresno State in 2013.
Oops, my bad.
That was a strike. So early trouble here for Schmidt. A couple of singles, sandwiched around a strikeout.
So that was Trout he just struck out? Or no, Trout got the single.
Now 3-1 as he misses with the cutter.
3-1 mindset here. You're thinking fastball, but 2-0 he threw that sweeper. So it's one
what
of
up,
those
Coop?
things the game
Am I back home now?
You'll see anything here on 3-1 count.
How's the mic now? We good?
Tough week, 3-2.
And now, same kind of mindset here. That's your hitter.
Oh, Alex, dude, that's another thing. We're so bad in extra innings, it's insane.
It's
insane. What up, Mini Chuck? Yo, chat, how's our mic? Are we good on the mic?
Runners go. No, they don't.
Popped them up?
High pop up.
Good now, word up.
Right side. Infield fly
Sorry about
ball
that.
is called.
What up, Heck?
So Rice makes the play.
I know. But hey, Alex, Just like life, it's a new day today. Goldfish memory, my friend. That's what we got to have.
They're not afraid to throw any pitch at any.
You know what? Nah, fuck that. I'll remember the Boston series. We lost, we got swept. And then they traded Rafael Devers that night.
Yep. Yeah, Poppy, we're doing that now. I said,
And did you guys see how they didn't... They apparently weren't, like, shopping Devers. I don't know if I believe that. I forget whose report that was, but, like, that doesn't make sense. Because it sounded like they were ready to trade him, but were they just, like, internally saying that? And then if somebody came calling, which I guess was the Giants, they would say, see you later? I mean, maybe that's exactly what happened. I don't know. Go for the Giants, though. 2 outs now, first and second.
0-1. That was filthy right there. Nice sweeper.
Mickey fan, you're so fucking irritating. I just, like, don't want to talk to you.
Look at that cutting across. That sweeper's going to look like a fastball come right across your body.
Oh, I got a super chat? My bad.
Neto at second, Trotz at first. 2 outs. Just underway at the stadium.
Hey, Terry Green, my man. Appreciate you. Oh, you got him. Oh, come on, man.
And a stolen base says they did not check Neto, and he took off.
Yo, Terry Green, thank you for the super chat, brother. $5 super chat. Didn't even say nothing. Just being nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't ever got to do that, man. I appreciate you, though.
Just got to keep going. Fortunate for the Angels.
So I'll just assume there that they noticed him running too late. Thanks, Luna. Appreciate you that. Or for letting me know that.
Trotz stayed put at first, so first and third, 2 outs. 0-1 count on Soler.
Oh, Mini Chug. I think you're definitely right on that. About the deal was in place, and they just waited till they were done with this series and to be on the road. That's probably more so what it was, Boston. So they wouldn't be home to trade him away. But yo, Red fans are pissed for the obvious, but also the fact that think about it, yo. You're a Red Sox fan at the game, the series against the Yankees this past weekend at the ballpark. You're buying off, dude. How many Devers jerseys do you think were sold? And you can't like refund those. So they knew the deal was gonna happen, and they still were selling Devers jerseys and all that. I'll fix a box score in 2 seconds. 1-2 count on Soler. Big pitch. Attaboy, Clark. I'm feeling good about Clark tonight, too, Chad. I'll put that out there right now. A little premonition, in part because the Angels have stacked righties, but also that was kind of badass, that fastball in the Bronx. Vibes are good. I think Clark goes like 7 shutout tonight. Best start of the year. And that's saying something because he's been really, really good. Anyways, of course, Stanton is batting 5th tonight. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, LeMahieu. Let me put the mic more over here so it's not blasting. We got over 200 people in here. Let's go. Holy Mike, what's wrong with the fucking mic, Noah?
Always a white shirt. Wearing a shirt with a collar on it to me represents.
Sorry if there's something wrong. I don't mean to be crashing out on you. Let's go though. Big strikeout. What's good, Razor? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Ruffalo didn't want to be with the Sox anymore. Yeah, no, hey, listen, I ain't complaining about any of this. I just think Boston, and this is obvious, comes out of it looking pretty bad. And I won't say I feel bad for Red Sox fans on a general sense, but the ones I do know, like again, my boy Mike is like the only example here that I do feel bad for. It's like, dude, like, I don't think he cared that I'm telling people this, because again, I'm admitting that I would do the exact same thing. He said like he was like in tears over it. And he's arrested. I would do the same fucking thing. Dude, I remember in 2018, this is some total like bitch shit, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Isn't it Men's Mental Health Month, chat? What the hell? No, I remember I won't say crime, but I mean I kinda was when fucking dumbass Janice broke Judge's wrist. Yeah, that was not good. My dad threatened to send me to a home, but he would do it like every time the Yankees played. He'd be like, don't make me call up Barnabas, boy. Anytime fucking I would like be slightly reactionary to a Yankees loss or anything bad happening. Bang. Alrighty, let's do it, chat. Top of the first.
Yeah, career best for him, 12 Ks.
Bro, that shit
against
sucks.
the A's, that was an absolute blast for him.
Yeah, word up. I'll walk him down, Nick. You're crazy for that, dude. You're fucking crazy for that.
Of the batters he faced,
Let's go, though. Let's go.
That is incredible.
Again?
That leads the league.
Well, I don't gotta keep giving you guys my pleasantries, I guess. You know I hope you had a good fucking weekend. That's the last of it. It's bottom of the first now. It's like when you first hang out with your boys again for a minute, it's like, you know, the first 10 minutes are all cordial and nice, then you just go right back to like calling each other a fucking whatever, you know. Anyways, let's go with Grish. Again, Grisham, last 7 games, a .400 on base percentage, and he had 2 hits yesterday. Cut him some slack. If it's a conversation we have to have, we will have it. But like, the lineup overall is going to be fine. And it's not the playoffs. It's not like there's a clear option to replace him at leadoff. So my shit, hold up.
You know, we told news for Soriano and Schmidt.
My feed was like 3 seconds behind. We should be good now. playoffs is a different story, but it's not like a pressing matter right now. Like, Grisham leading off is not why we didn't hit in Boston. Again, yesterday, we scored fucking, 0 runs, and he had 2 hits.
The only team in the majors
I like Grisham.
who've used just 5 starting pitchers. They have never had to go outside the starting 5.
That is unbelievable too. That means health.
Again, it's going to be so interesting to see how,
being consistent. You know, they're not
if the situation presents itself where it's like a close game and
chance.
the Yankees have Goldschmidt ready to pinch hit, Grisham right side, 1 out. All good. They have the back-to-back lefties with Grisham and Rice. So are the Angels, would they go to a lefty for those two? And this feels like the Yankees kind of playing like reverse chess a little bit, or whatever the saying is. Either they decide to bring the lefty late, and then the Yankees will pinch hit Goldschmidt for Rice, and you also have Judge right behind him in that case. The 2 best hitters against lefties in the league this year. Or that will lead them to not putting in the lefty.
Ben Rice. He was 1 for 11.
And then you keep Grisham and Rice against the righties. Particularly Rice in that case. That'd be good.
They scored a total of 4
But I kind of like that.
in the 3 games.
Which normally I would not like. For a lineup that's been so balanced all year long,
And 4 runs in 3
Grisham and
games
Rice at the top,
for
just from the sense of back-to-back lefties. In that case, I actually don't hate it.
1916
Although,
and 1922.
my preference is always Judge batting 2, though.
2-0.
Let's go, Rice. Again, we discussed it. Everybody has. Rice is getting so ridiculously unlucky. It's painful. His OPS should be like 100 points higher.
Adjustment has to be made. Staying
But it's, falling below 800 now, which is fine. It'll correct itself.
2-1.
Yeah, and there's O'Hoppe, which we talked about that too, but pretty crazy. The way O'Hoppe's numbers have fallen down. Dan, thoughts on Shakashuka? Travis, are you the Yankee fan guy still?
The 2-1.
Is that who's in here? Stop being irritating, dude.
Soriano coming off a great game last Tuesday against the A's. 7
Is it like, stop joining the watch parties? I think you're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Struck out 12.
Sorry, Chad. I don't mean to keep beefing with Travis, and some of his messages may not be like seeing that are like,
He has a high first
or you might be like, oh, he's not that bad.
5.7.
Like me, and this guy have like he's kind of fucking like messed up in the head a little bit. I think
Gonna have to give their
he's always doing
opinion.
weird shit online, and he just keeps
The
coming
Yankees
back.
with all the home runs, and Soriano's given up just 3.
The rest of you guys, though, you are more than welcome. Hey, yo, imagine I did these. I start streaming on private. What the hell would be the point of that?
On April 22nd.
Nah, just no Travis.
15 of 3rd innings without allowing a home run.
3-2 on Rice. Up the middle, attaboy. No. Yes. Attaboy. Slight pet peeve, and I know some people will feel similar about this. Yankee players have complained in the past, too. I hate seeing the fucking indentations of the soccer field in the outfield grass. This is Yankee fucking Stadium, chat. What are we doing? Anyways, 1 out single for Rice, and here is the Judge.
So here's Aaron Judge.
1 out, Stanton's in the hole.
Had that home run
So if anybody else gets on, Judge or Belly, we'll see Stanton in the first. Let's go, Cap. Yo, look at his cleats. Almost Clint Frazier-like. Oh, dude. Hanging breaking ball.
So phenomenal all year.
Not to compare Judge to Clint Frazier, but
With 3 straight games of 3
that's probably the only time you can do so. Besides mentioning that they were drafted both in the 2013 draft. Anyways, that's like some tan Jordans.
Understand where you're at.
Damn.
You're right about the self-evaluation. His chase rate
0-2.
coming into that series is 22%. The major league rate is average is 28%. But his chase rate against Boston over the weekend, 34.4%.
Shit happens. Shit happens, Chad. It's all good. Let's go, Cap. 0-2. Nope.
Take a look at all the pitches that he saw in Boston on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud.
Come on, Cap.
Whoa. Coming right at you.
Sporadic too, yeah.
That does not do anything for me. I don't need to see this graphic. I love you, yes. I love you, Michael. It's a new series. We can put that behind us now. 1-2 on Judge. Let's go.
He's been doing really well.
Ripped. Left center field. Base hit. Let's go. Fuck yes.
Crushed that baseball.
Yes, he did.
So back-to-back singles for the Yankees.
We're talking about fucking Boston.
First and second, 1 out.
All right. Knock on wood, no DP. Stands on deck.
There's a pitch they
First and second, 1 out for Belly.
Center cut. Did not sink as much.
And definitely you want to see Belly get going, too. A lot of guys you want to see get going.
Hit over the wall. And all of a sudden,
And what I'll say about Bellinger kind of encapsulates how I feel about just about all of them. Besides, I think Volpe's stats I'm going to be watching every single day and be like, all right, we need to be here, don't slump. If he slumps too hard, I'll get worried. But Bellinger, again, this captures how I feel about the entire team pretty much. Like, not worried about him, but it would be nice to see him get going. Because it does seem like he's been kind of cold lately, but not like dreadful. Just, he was red hot in May. June, I say he's been above league average, but nothing like crazy. Right now at a 112 WRC plus for the year. Let's go, Belly. Fly ball foul. That's a nice looking lineup, man. I gotta fix the fucking DJ thing. I don't know why I didn't just do that before. Oh man, this is gonna take 2 seconds that I was staring at the whole time on the pregame. Look at that. Fixed. Lazy never wins, chat. That's what Dan Rourke Sr. would say. The 0-2. Chopper. Tapped it, yep. Hustle. Damn, I almost beat that out. Alright, it's second and third. Does get the runners over. 2 outs. Here's Stanton. He's clean shaved. Here we go, chat. Welcome back. Yeah, baby. Woo! Wearing the high socks, okay. So there's Stanton, baby. Welcome back. Yeah! Let's go, chat. Click like on the stream for Stanton. Or you fucking hate him. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back. All right, here we go. Now, let him settle in. Give him some time. Ground ball left side. Oh, nice play. So Stanton grounds out his first AB. All good. Hey, careful. All good. I don't mind the first pitch swinging. Hey, welcome back, Stan. We're chilling. So yeah, what did I say? This is obvious. Give him some time. Hey man, car crash outside. Maybe he won't go deep his first at bat, his second at bat, but he will in his third. Nah. I hit a homer for a couple days, but it's good to have him back. Especially again, right-handed bat is something we desperately needed. And last year, for those that maybe weren't here earlier on, we were discussing, just the regular season itself was very solid and a legit bounce back year for him after 23, which was awful. 116 WRC plus. But some people are saying like they still like chalk up regular season Stanton as like not a legitimate contribution to look forward to, which the numbers say that's not the case. But also just think about the guy we're getting back from the entire body of work last year, which is 128 games. This includes the playoffs. 34 home runs. If you combine his regular season and playoffs, that's 827 OPS. So nothing needs to be said to anybody that's watching this stream, most likely. Because again, like everybody's chilling with Stan now, which is awesome. But it's cool to like put it all together and see just what he did. Like that is like say you go back to 2017 and you wonder about Giancarlo Stanton's production in the last 3, in this case 4 years, last 4 years, because we're in year 8 now. If him being a Yankee, I was contract like age 34, 35. What would he be? And I were to tell you, he's gonna be hitting 34 home runs, 827 OPS, 130 WRC plus. Like he's still a very productive player, and we know that because the playoffs were insane. But I don't know, just cool to put those stats together. It's like that's a very productive player still, and not just from like a clutch hype perspective, which he's got that too. Anyways, Stanton grounds out his first AB, all good. Let's go Clark Schmidt. Let's go Clark Schmidt. Dan, thank you for spelling DJ's name wrong again. Yeah, it's always DJ, Doc. What the hell? The same thing happened last time, but it's not like I'm spelling it wrong. I mean, I am, but it's a typo. Which you got to take with a grain of salt when I say typo, because more so in the past, I don't think it happens as much anymore, but like, I will call something I just spelled wrong, like a typo, and that's not what a typo is. In this case, it was. Like, I know how to spell DJ's name. But you're right, it is always DJ. He's getting on base 4 times because of you. Yo, word, Doc. So maybe it was that day. I don't know. I doubt this is why you're saying it, but like, I wonder what he did do that day, where I first misspelled his name a couple weeks ago. Anyways, know it. What are you mentioning 233 for? One, everything I just said is like going against what you were just saying about his regular season anyways, but that's not bad. Even if Stanton gave us these exact rate stats this year in his return in the regular season, that would be awesome. A 773 OPS. That's what you got to look at, Noah. Forget the 233 average. Besides, with playoffs, it was 244.
Here's Joe Adele.
Already went out. Let's go, chat. Yeah, we'll do a ref guess. Name that Yankee stat page thing in probably innings 5. To be honest, I still got to come up with one and get it on the screen. But we're gonna do that. I will not be taking any suggestions because you guys have to all have a fair and equal shot. But it will be a player that played for both the Yankees and Angels.
45 games hitting.
But yeah, don't throw any like suggestions in the chat, like seriously, because then I just won't be able to use them.
Something's clicked.
I'll think of somebody. We'll do it around the 5th inning, and whoever gets it right gets a follow back on Yanks Ave. Hector, I know I still gotta follow you on Yanks Ave Instagram, but I don't know if you ever sent me a DM, Hector. Hector, send me a DM on Yanks Ave and say Hector in all caps. Say this is Hector, and I will follow you back right now. I do owe you that.
You can struggle for so long and then come back and do so well and feel good. Like there's so many ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and now all of a sudden you're cooking. It's like, hey, what happened?
What the hell?
So just incredible.
So Clark, popped them up.
Popped up.
Should be a quick 2 outs. Judge has got it. Bang, 2 dead. Wow, so Rengifo
Here is Luis
has played basically the whole year, and he's putting up these numbers. So, yo, shout out to everybody that was good off him. Although, to be fair, and again, I was never like gung-ho Rengifo, but I was always just like down to pick him up at the deadline last year. Maybe it was the year before, I don't know. I think it was last year. That was before he got, didn't he get hamate surgery on his wrist? What's that shit, bro? You ask any big league hitter, pre and post hamate surgery, oh my god. Go ask Aaron Hicks, go ask Andrew Benintendi. Hamate on your wrist, fuck you up offensively. So that could be just why he's struggling so much. But he really is. No doubt about that. 548 OPS for Luis Rengifo. And then next up, we'll see that Christian Moore kid. I'm excited about that. Shohei pitching tonight, that's fun. That's fun. I don't mean it like that.
Fastball high.
Change the eye level.
I couldn't give a shit about it in that regard.
Fastball high.
I am going to hate watch a little bit, though, yeah.
Wait and see what pitch comes this way, but got to go back to that knuckle curve or sweeper here. Change the eye levels again.
By the way.
Schmidt has a pretty good fastball tonight. 95, 96.
Yeah, let me lower the gain. I don't know what...
Christian Moore is on deck. Kid from Brooklyn.
You guys got me now? All right, how are we sounding now, chat? So one, my mic just like kind of tweaked out on me a little bit, but also I lowered the gain. How does this sound? How's this sound, chat? Word heck, I'll get that now while we figure this out. It does sound quiet? Oh, word, my bad, Morgan. I just saw your text now. Let me up it a little bit. Too low? All right, just upped it a little bit. We'll play with it, chat. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. Let's see. Where did you DM me, Heck?
Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local Tri-State Audi dealer today. Todd Frazier came out of retirement to play for the Savannah.
Heck, it does not said you DM me on Instagram, Yanks Ave.
What a great moment for you, Todd. You got a nice standing ovation by a sellout crowd.
Be louder.
What a swing, though. It was.
All right, hopefully it's not the.
It was incredible. It was a good moment.
Hopefully it's not the mic then.
My wife, it was the moment that they'll never forget.
Or the game.
Their dad get a real
All right, hopefully we're good, chat.
in the big league stadium.
Audio-wise, sorry about all that. I'm gonna try to figure this all out on off camera too.
Hopefully they won't either.
And the Bananas will be here at Yankee Stadium on September 3rd.
The Bananas, yeah, word.
That will be a scene here in the Bronx.
If you've never been to one, I'm telling you right now, you got to go check these guys out. So
Oh, we're sounding good now. Let's go. Word up. I love you guys.
Now,
Thank you.
It didn't work out that well for Sean Casey.
Sounds great. Perfect, my guy. Let's go. What up, John? How you doing, man?
Tore his hamstring off the bone.
What up, Adam?
He's gotta get surgery.
All right.
Poor guy told me he heard a pop.
Yeah, Morg, shoot me a text if it goes rough again. Sorry I didn't see it before.
You know how he talks.
But I'll keep my eye on it. Jazz, right side. Oh, let's go, a base hit. Huh, that was a test. How did that shriek by me just sound, Chad? And that'll get Jazz at second base. Didn't even get to the wall, but a nice, easy leadoff double for Jazz. Basically just ripped the ground ball past the second baseman into right center field and just he cruised into second, no problem.
Velo 110.4. Two-seamer away, gets a little extension.
Oh yeah, I think we discussed it, or I mentioned it briefly, but Pablo Reyes officially. See you later. What's good, Smelly?
Stand-up double.
Yeah, click a like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out a bunch. Let's get this running, chat. We got Volpe. Who do we got? We got Volpe, Wells, Deej. Nobody out. Jazz off second. Lead off double. In the second.
If he steps off.
I really do want to know, how did the... Was the audio all good there? We must be good. You guys would have said so, I'm sure if not.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kind of...
Almost twisted
Fucking,
his
I
ankle.
yelled. I was like, ah!
You know, I think if he didn't
Jazz,
twist the
please
ankle, I
do
think
not
he
be
would've
hurt,
missed
man.
there. Look at it. Watch it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the twist got it.
Got a little piece.
He's all right.
Volpe takes upstairs.
That was his hardest hit ball of the season.
Let's go, Volpe.
10.4. Sign of good things to come for him.
Jazz hit the ball 110.4 miles an hour. Wow. Oh, wow. Let's go, Volpe. Can that get Jazz to third? No, probably not. No.
Adele makes the catch.
Nope. One
Jazz
out.
just bluffs.
All right, here's Wells, who's hitting the ball very well in June so far. Not really in Boston, but...
Got to find a pitch away. You know they're going to come in on you. He's a pull hitter.
Oh, let's go, Smelly. Smelly goes, almost forgot to like.
Opportunity lost.
Yo, fucking, I don't even seen Tom, what he said. I just know he got owned by Smelly. Said, Tom, leave then if you know what's going to happen. I could not agree more.
1-0.
Let's go, Wells.
Last 7 games, Wells.
Mic check
8 for
1.
24. And 11 runs.
Is that you? That's you just messing around or you didn't hear
So
nothing?
he's at 43 ribbies despite hitting 220.
Oh, I'm sorry. Honestly, Tom, in fairness, I thought it was a different Tom. I did not know it was that Tom. Tom Odlin is chill.
High fly ball left field.
The general logic I agree with. I thought it was some random Joe. 'Cause I didn't see the message at first. Now you're chilling, Tom.
2. Chisholm stays.
It's only Noah that fucking we got to stay on top of, really. Noah and the randos. You're not a rando. Two dead, by the way, now. Wells flies out to left. So, in danger of wasting a leadoff double.
There's DJ
Nobody out,
Mayhew.
obviously. Leadoff double. That right after the Boston series would not be ideal. Let's go, Deej. Come on, give me something.
DJ 1 for 8 in the series in Boston.
Should have been 2 for 8, but all good. Not actually all good, really, but whatever. Ground ball right side. Come on, man. All right. Well, that sucked. Jazz lead off double and innings over within 5 minutes. Alrighty. A lot of game left, Chad. A lot of game left.
Just 5 more.
How you guys doing? What else is going on around the league? Yeah, that was great, huh? That was great. You think Stan will get the day off tomorrow? Boone always says with injuries. Yeah, Angel, and in this case it makes sense. I don't know if he'll get a day off tomorrow, and it shouldn't be tomorrow. But I would doubt he plays all the games this series. I mean, he'll get one day off, and I would think it's Thursday, or excuse me, Wednesday. Let's see what we got, anyways. Where we at? Today's the 16th. Oh, this is a 4-game set. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Heck, what's your name on Instagram, by the way? Unless you follow me on Dan Allen. I'll follow you back there if you want. Oh, where I didn't put the number of games in this series.
Deep down, you've always had something special. But you have to go when no one's watching.
So yeah, I mean, I guess
To see how special
they would sit him, I would guess, on the 18th, which is the Wednesday game.
you really are.
Or maybe he only plays 2 out of these 4, honestly. I could see that. Because would they want him to play against Baltimore on Friday? Although we shouldn't stress about Baltimore. So maybe in past years they would do it that way. If I had to guess, I'd say plays today, plays tomorrow, off Wednesday, plays Thursday. Plays Friday, off Saturday, playing Sunday. If not 2 straight days off against Baltimore, possibly. But he should be in tomorrow, I would think.
Considered the 71st
All right, chat.
prospect in Major League Baseball, according to Baseball America.
Oh, what up, Julie? You're
And he's
going?
from Brooklyn, New York. And Meredith, you found out
Hell
some
yeah.
things about Christian Moore.
Michael, he
Enjoy.
was a big Yankees fan.
We lost the
growing
series
up.
to
Who was
Baltimore,
his
by the
favorite
way.
Yankee, you ask? Well, he played
Yeah, was that
second
in
base.
Baltimore?
It was Robinson Cano. He is as smooth as
When I say
anyone at
I don't
second
worry about
base.
Baltimore,
Now,
though, Longlord, I'm
he
talking
lived
about,
in
like,
Brooklyn, but this is actually
them
the
catching
first
us in the
time he has
division.
ever been to
So it's not like,
Yankee
oh,
Stadium.
Stanton
He
has to
always
play
wanted to
Friday
come
against
as a
Baltimore. Whereas,
kid,
like,
but his dad
if that was
Charles
our,
would never
the
let
Tino's
him
chasing us in
because he
second
was a
place, I'd be
huge
like, you know what, you
Mets
probably
fan.
want
So
Stanton in there.
He had said that he visualized playing in Yankee Stadium, but never had the
Hey,
opportunity.
you can lose a series to
come
anyone,
here
man.
or
You
to
really
do
can.
So it's the first time for him. He's about 40.
Remember we lost
to
the game to the
50
Rockies?
friends and family
How big a
in
deal that
attendance
was?
Tonight, watching him play.
High fly ball.
So here's the Christian Moore kid. He skies on the left center field. Grisham's got it,
And it's going to be
though. One
caught
dead.
by Grisham for the first out. So he's 0 for 7 in his young Major League career.
Oh, no, I know, Julia. I was talking to Longer Lord about the series we lost against Baltimore. That was
First hit, that's the toughest part.
in Baltimore. But yeah, no, this Saturday, this weekend at the stadium you're going. That'll be sick. Hell yeah, have fun.
Tell you what, Todd, the Angels are aggressive in calling up their first-round draft picks. They don't get much seasoning in the minors.
No, they don't.
Let's go. Hey, if you're ready, you're ready, man. And I remember watching Christian Moore last year. He hit the ball really hard.
He's the 8th Angels player since 2020 to debut either in the season they were drafted or the following season.
Bring them up. They are not afraid.
Let's go, chat.
Kind of wish more
Pitch.
teams would do that.
It's also cost
Nasty knuckle
effective.
curve.
It's very much so. The only one I can think of the year after me, or a couple of years after, Mike Leake.
Mike
Right-handed
Leake. I
pitcher
remember
with the
Mike Leake.
Reds. It's between him and Travis Wood, and they said, let's go.
Miss.
Do you buy, though, that if you're a young prospect and you come up and you don't do well, that it can shatter your confidence?
I think a little bit, yeah, for sure. You come up, yeah, this is all I dreamed of. I'm ready to go. Here's my opportunity, and all of a sudden you struggle a little bit and get sent down, and it's a whirlwind.
Pop them up.
Right in on the hands, and it's popped up. Middle of the diamond. They're all converging, and the shortstop takes it. Volpe makes the play.
Shout out Morgan. Apparently you guys are saying the mic is low, so I'll turn it up a notch. We'll play with it. We'll keep playing. Just let me know.
That pop up right there.
I'll try to have it figured out by tomorrow.
Now look at Clark Schmidt here. He wants all this ball. I'll take it. Now, get out of the way. And then they had a good laugh afterwards. But there's nothing better than a pitcher wanting the ball. They'll get a smile there. Hey, I had it. No, all good. Get out of the way if you're a pitcher.
I also moved it a little closer to myself. Might have the computer too close as well. Yeah, when the Yankees win the World Series that night, 24-hour stream. Yo, Smelly, that is actually a good-ass idea.
Struck out in the first inning. 2 outs here in the third.
Yeah, hopefully we sound good now. That would be sick, though. Maybe, like... Because, dude, think about it. When they win the World Series, I'll still have to do, like, highlights and all. But maybe, like, the very next day we do a 24-hour stream. That would be sick. Like, the day following Yankees World Series win. Because, obviously, the parade ain't for, like, a week later. It's quickly after, but it's, like, 5 to 6 days afterwards. A next day celebration, 24-hour stream following a World Series win would be badass. I'm down for that. Hopefully the audio sounds good now. I hate to keep asking you guys. Thanks, have you guys come to any Notre Dame games? I'm not a college football guy, Mike. You're like college sports guy in general. I will say though, yo, Notre Dame. If I were to pick a college team, like that's probably who I would go with. Like I'm kind of, and not just because of Rudy, but maybe this is why I am somewhat like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not affiliated. Not affiliated. What is the word? Like familiar. The word I'm thinking of that's a synonym with familiar. Anyways, familiar with Notre Dame is probably because of Rudy, but they're very classy and they almost seem like Yankee-like. So shout out to Notre Dame. I would go, but that probably will never happen to be honest. But word. Yo, Adam with a $20 super chat. Adam, you're crazy, man. What up, Adam? Good to see you, dude. My fucking guy. Always supporting like crazy. Dan, here we go. I missed this, Adam. I missed your hatred for Stan. I really, really did. Thanks again, brother. Dan, Stan is a waste. He'll hit 220 and add little to the offense, and he will get injured again. We need another hitter. Adam, though, can you? I mean, that's not even true what you just said. I know you're half kidding. Adam's my guy, by the way. You guys don't know that, but for those that might be new, he's half kidding, but he's also not kidding, which is why it's great. What you said is not true, but also, even if it were true, Adam, can you acknowledge that come the playoffs that you want him around? Can you tell me that, Adam? Can you tell me that? My guy, though, appreciate you, dude. $20, you're fucking insane, Adam. What the hell? How was your weekend, Adam? Exactly, Smelly. We just talk about it and soak it in 100%. 100%. Dan, would you go to the parade if we win it all? Absolutely, Longer Lord. It's like my biggest dream in life, is to go to the parade. Can you do a day in the life of Dan Allen work vlog? Why, Chris? So you can see all my addictions. Remember you roast me last time? You ever do a stream sober? Yeah, I'm sober right now, bro. Word. Here I go getting defensive again over. I told you I am defensive over my addictive personality. Clearly, you didn't even mention that. I appreciate you asking, Chris. That's why I'm having a good time with you. I want to do one of those. I've done them in the past. A couple times. Like I have this one vlog. It might even be not a podcast, a playlist on my channel. You could find it. Grisham left field. Get down. That's no way. Damn, he smoked that ball. Foul ball. I did one a couple years ago before. It was spring training 2021, which was like kind of a straightforward day in the life. Would be very different now because that's back when I was in my parents' house. I was like my first year at John Boy. I'm gonna do one of those soon. I definitely am. I just gotta kind of get like settled into. I feel like I'm still settling into like a new routine of like the season, being up here, going to the office. But yeah, no, I want to do that for sure. Is it just meters? NYC/NJ have zero college sports culture. I mean, part of that, Alex, is probably just because it's not like obviously in the South it's way crazier. Or just I feel like yeah, East Coast is. It's kind of what you're saying. Yeah, no, you're right. Let me see a few more of these. Watch 1AB and through 20 minutes. Nah, Naves. Adam's just busting. He's my guy. He's been around forever, dude. Hell yeah, Adam. Dan, you still off Zins? Hell yeah, Vault. Yep, it was 2 weeks this Sunday, or yeah, because it was the Sunday third game against the Dodgers was the first day I quit. Appreciate you guys. I'm not negative. I'm honest about the team. I do add a little humor. I know you do. Oh man. Yeah, Noah, that's great. No. Don't put yourself in the same category as Adam, Noah.
You a Jets fan? Actually, a Giant fan. Okay. You a Jets
but you can, because you're both lovely people for very different reasons. Grisham down on strikes.
It worked out well. No, how? How's the big Mike
Two, no, one dead. One dead. Here's Rice and then Judge.
Weird though, right?
Yo, I saw my factor box came here earlier, and I like just got to my crib an hour ago, like right before getting live, or I don't know, hour and a half ago. 6 o'clock. Losing track of time. Anyways, my factor box had been delivered here all day. I still haven't put that away.
See the guy on the left there?
I'll do it after the game.
He'll be in the booth with us tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait.
My 4 meals. I only do 4 because the logic is like, 1, factor's not that cheap. 2, it's like, oh, one day a week's pizza night, which is a metaphoric thing. Like I don't always get pizza, but you know what I'm saying? Like one day I'll order DoorDash a week, and that'll be that. But besides that, I eat decently healthy because of Factor. They should sponsor me. Let's go, Rice.
Talking with them about hitting, that's a perfect piece of the puzzle.
Chat, on a daily basis, who do you rather see in the order? Rice with a deep drive, left field. Foul ball. On a daily basis, if you just had to pick, like, for argument's sake, Rice or Jason, which kid would you rather see in the order? For me, it's always going to be Rice. Now, for the Yankees, it won't always be Rice. And they may have their preference, but they're going to make sure Jason gets playing time too. But I think priority should go, in terms of, like, tiers, it's basically just veterans versus kids. Rice goes down on strikes. Like, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Stanton all have to play. Stanton you could toy with a little bit because he's coming back from the injury. And, like, you could manage Stanton to a degree and make it work. But then there's Jason and Rice. Rice should play more than Jason does. And it's kind of a shame for Jason's stat line come season's end. Oh, my God! Get out, ball. Yep. Get out. What? How, man? I'm telling you, dude. Holy fuck. The juiced fucking ball. Or the de-juiced ball. I'm telling you, that is the de-juiced ball. De-juiced fucking ball.
Renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
For those who didn't see, chat, Andrew McCutchen tweeted out the other day, because there was that ball that Soto hit that, dude, you watch it back and it's like, it looks like it should have been gone. It would have been a game tire for the Mets. We got swept by the Rays, by the way. Jesus. Not roasting them. It just kind of sucked for us. If you're worried about the Rays in the AL East. Anyways, somebody came up with the stats. It was like every ball that Soto ever hit at that exit velo, at that launch angle, at that, whatever the other thing is for hitting stats and trajectories, like, all had it gone in his career. But in that case, it wasn't gone. And then Andrew McCutchen quote tweeted it saying he had basically had to confirm that MLB is using different balls this year. And Trevor Plouffe, my guy on Baseball Today, he made some more comments that he heard or that he was aware of, that, like, there's pitchers that you can tell the difference in balls. Like, one of these balls that's pretty frequently used, and, you know, not a surprise because MLB's done this for a long time, one of these balls they're using is traveling significantly less as far. And that adds up. I mean, there's times where we'll be watching here, and it's not just me being biased with Judge, but I've seen that fucking swing, that contact, even a dead center field. That ball's gone. So Judge just got screwed by the de-juice ball, and it's certainly present amongst the mix MLB is using, which is ridiculous and borderline pathetic, chat. That was crap. That ball was fucking... Did we all think that was gone? Fake news, Dan. MLB would never cheat. Yeah, right. This dude hires... Who, me, Chris? Me, Chris? I'm not fucking... Damn, remember when you get mad at me for talking shit about Judge for class? Damn, remember when you got mad at me for talking shit about Judge for the class at bat, then he went yard and you made me buy... Yo, Smelly, that's funny as hell, dude. I don't fully remember that, but that's good. No, you didn't know it. No, you didn't. You didn't fucking know that. Of course you did. You probably fucking were watching the ball sail and you just assumed he struck out. Just kidding. Damn. Anyways, de-juice ball. Oh, good. Let's go. Clark looks good. Oh, my God, chat. Guess what the fucking expecting batting average was in that Judge ball? Fucking 990. 990 expected batting average in that Judge fly ball. Holy crap. I thought that shit was gone. Anyways, we're chilling, chat.
He needed the time, so now he's back. Fortunate enough, we're going to see where he keeps playing. He's going to DH a lot more.
Yo, what the fuck? Trump tweeted out that everyone should evacuate Tehran, Iran immediately. That's fucking crazy. What? What, we better fucking... Are we better bomb Iran or something? I'm safe and sound, chat. That was fucked up sad. That was a joke. I would fucking... Well... We got it. If there was another, like... If there was, like, Pearl Harbor, like, 9/11 type thing. Tomorrow. I would enlist tomorrow. We'll do Yanks Ave on the road. You'll see me from a fucking chopper. Streaming games. You guys have to tell me what's going on. Fly ball right center field. Not deep whatsoever. Right field. Directly right field. Not right center. It's Trout.
You like Judge's swing on that fine line, right?
Yeah.
I love everything about that. He was ready for the fastball.
I can't believe that ball didn't get out, man. D-juice ball. D-juice freaking ball. Hey, Adam with a $15 super chat again. Adam, you're crazy, man. Adam, what do you do for a living? Have you ever told me? You don't got to tell me, but You're insane. Dan, Jazz is all about the girls, the wardrobe, the attention. He's a bum. Not true, Adam. He loves being a Yankee, and it's time you accept it as such. Jazz is a... He's born to wear pinstripes, my friend. And I'm not being sarcastic. Jazz really does love being a Yankee, and you know that means a lot to me. And he just busted out a hustle double before, Adam. We should be on Jazz's good side right now. Or Jazz should be on our good side, I should say. Or is on our good side. Whatever. Adam, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You sent me freaking $35 today. No more. No more for the year. How about this, Adam? If the Yankees win the World Series, you can send me another $10. That's it. That's your cap for the rest of the year. Thank you so much. Another $10 in October, not tonight. You've done plenty, my friend. Thank you. Who's due up, by the way? I know Stanton. Is he leading off? No, he's Judge got screwed. It's Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz. Hey, speaking of Jazz, due up in the bottom 4.
Last 18 games.
Let's go, Clark.
167. But still, he's a productive player for them.
Tell you, it's good to be back in Hoboken. I was at my parents' crib for a couple days, which was nice. Went out to the good old Seaside Boardwalk on Saturday night, right after the Yankees lost Game 2 against Boston. So I got fucking, oh my god, holy shit. And then yeah, I was chilling with my dad. Well, me and my dad, we watched the whole game on Saturday. We got pretty fucking drunk together. Honestly, it was nice. And then chilling at home Sunday. Was home this morning. Just got back to the boat a couple hours ago. Good to be back.
Yankees with 3 hits and the Angels with 2 hits. At the top of the
They're kind of my daily shoes now. Out of the way.
2-2.
Also, Chad, I do want your advice on this. Not me being annoying, like an actual question, because I trust your guys. So I buy candles or whatever, and this candle, I put them in my bag, and I go to take it out, and like the glass is off. But if I put it like this, it still sticks. That's fine. Like I can still light this, right? And that wouldn't be a fire hazard, you think? Like what would you do? Like it only comes off if I take it off. Like that's fine, right? That's not a fire hazard. If anything, it would just maybe pop off and I get wax all over my desk, which would suck. But as long as it doesn't... I'm really wondering just about fire hazards here. Still 2-2. Wells could not hold on. I mean, just watch it. Yeah, but I don't really like watching my candles. I usually like to like light them before I leave for work and then come back where the house is all smelled. Nah, just kidding. There are times where it's like in the kitchen and I'm not in the kitchen. Oh, put it on a plate. Good call. Very good call. Oh, damn. Some of you guys are saying you wouldn't do it. All right, you know what? It was a $6 candle. I might just take the L then. Don't light a broken candle. It'll explode when it heats up. All right. Give it to somebody you don't like as a gift. Ward finally gets out. 2 away. All right. I won't use it then. I have another one anyways. And it already kind of makes the room smell good, even without being lit, so. All right. Although I feel like putting it on a metal plate would kind of be like an aluminum plate would be a decent call, but I'll take your word for it. If I'm gonna be fucking kill chat, it ain't gonna be wasted on a $6 candle. I'll tell you that. Clark's cruising, yo. Bang, inning over. Let's go hit. 11 in a row tired. 11 in a row straight retired by Clark. On the bottom 4, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz. Dude, we just got some players. Some nice representable players in this lineup. I want Bellinger to go deep, chat. I'm not going to put any requests in for Stanton just yet because that's like obvious. Like, no shit, I want Stanton to go deep. That'd be badass. I want Bellinger to hit a homer this inning, chat. Thoughts? You always put on a plate and don't leave it on when you leave the house, Dan. Yeah, don't worry about that, Donna. That part I was just kidding. I would never, ever leave a candle going while I leave the house while I'm not home. I don't always put it on a plate. I should probably start doing that. Morgan, my screen goes black when there's an ad. Hector, what do you want Morgan to do about that? Oh, man. You guys crack me up. I did get scanned. I got it from I got another one, too. I'm just not going to use that one. I feel like Jason's ceiling is higher than Rice's. His floor is lower. Thoughts? In terms of WAR, like, Jason's so athletic and, like, the skills are technically there. Yeah, honestly, in terms of just, like, offensive production, I disagree. Although it's a solid take. I respect that take for sure, E-Time. I think as a hitter, just talking offensive profile, I think Rice's ceiling is the highest in the order, besides Judge. I think Rice is the second best hitter, true talent wise, long term. Like his ceiling, I think is the only one that's higher on the team right now is Judge as a hitter. Overall player, because outfielder skill. If you just want to go off WAR, like the ceiling is higher for Jason. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying for sure. What do I think of the All-Star jerseys? Tough guy. Are you calling me tough guy, Chris? Chris, we got a little fucking thing going here, don't we? I respect it. What's it called? I saw them. They didn't look that nice, I don't think. Wait, no. Did I like them? Let me pull it up so we can all see. While Bellinger's up here. But also the big story, and this we knew, they're not wearing them in the game. They're going back to wearing the teams wear their own, or the players wear their team jerseys, which is awesome.
3 for 20 on the just completed road trip.
Maybe I didn't see the jerseys. Maybe I saw the hats.
Oh,
Oh,
he's hit
found
better
it.
at home this season than on the road. 289 at the stadium, 214 on the road.
All right, so this is the National League one.
2 and 1.
So those who didn't see, here's they're kind of fire. I mean, it's at the Braves stadium, right? So you know what, they're fine, and they're just gonna be wearing them during BP and the Home Run Derby. I'm cool with it. 2-2-1 Bellinger. Let's see the AL one real quick. Talking baseball real quick.
Pulled off that one just a little
This is a
bit.
very blurry picture,
Again, with
just so
that
you can
sinking
get an idea.
fastball, you got to keep that front shoulder square. Try and drive it to the left side.
2-2-1 Belly. Line to left field.
The third baseman Rengifo is right there.
Here's
Haven't played
very
before.
blurry, but
And then
just
off the middle, and
the AL, you see
Rengifo
them
right
right
around where the shortstop would be.
I think they're nice. They're nice.
Let's
But again,
see here as he steps through. Good two-strike
they're not wearing them in
approach,
the
shortened
actual game, which is cool.
up, squared it off.
Makes me look forward to the All-Star game more
With two
now.
strikes, you do want to see that
Who would've thought?
fastball a little deeper. Like
Not who
you
would have
did there,
thought.
just hit
Like
it
that
off
was
the
the
end just a little
right
bit.
decision, is to go back
Good
to
approach, though.
your Stanton. Here we go.
There's Giancarlo Stanton.
But now that's happening, I look forward to the All-Star game more because of they're going back to that. All right, enough yapping. Here's Stanton. Welcome back. First AB, grounded out to third, all good. And here's at-bat number 2. Second at-bat of the season for Giancarlo.
Season he had for the Yankees last year, winning the MVP in the ALCS
Badass.
against Cleveland.
Let's go, Stanton. Ball. Strike. It's fine.
1-1.
We saw this afternoon. He was out there.
1-1.
saw
No score,
these
bottom 4.
fucking
Yankees,
swings.
Angels.
Awesome game-ready machine. 2 seamers,
1 out.
cutters,
1-1
sliders.
count on Giancarlo
Looked
Stanton.
like he was ready to go.
Nope.
Kind of got zapped twice, at the tennis elbows, and also a calf problem in spring training. So
Reminder.
he wasn't able to do anything at all.
Stanton had the elbow issues in the playoffs last year. He dealt with it last year.
And when he was able to start swinging, the pain had subsided. He took a lot of swings.
My boy.
Count 3-1.
Foul ball.
3-2.
Another thing you think about here, you have the tennis elbows on both sides. You got to still keep your legs under you. So
Let's see. He's still wearing, still using torpedo.
A lot of endurance, a lot of weight lifting to keep those legs strong as
Can't
well.
tell.
As you've seen, he's a powerful human being.
Let's go, Stanton. Ground ball. Foul. Good AB.
16th big league season. 5-time All-Star. Won the MVP in the National League in 2017. Hit 59 home runs that year.
He looks
And
good,
he has
man.
429 home runs in his career.
Ooh. Hanging slider.
Not have health, but 500 is
Still
certainly
3-2.
reachable.
Let's go, chat.
And he gets to 500. I think he's squarely in the Hall of Fame conversation.
He's going to be in the whole thing. But yeah.
Agreed.
Let's go,
Tough to
G.
do nowadays.
Ripped. Left field. Base hit. I'm posting that. Fuck you, chat. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Precisely.
What a great adjustment, too. Saw 3
Word.
or 4 of them in a
I
row.
am posting that on Yanks app, chat.
Fouled off 2 to the left side, kept the hands through
How-
the zone.
Somebody grab me the exit velo on that real quick.
A big smile on any Yankee fan's face right now.
Unless they might tell us.
Not trying to do too much.
111.1 mile an hour single. Bang. First of the year for Giancarlo Stanton. A bullet.
So here's Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Let's go, Jazz.
The second. And a strike. Since coming off the IL, Jazz is 11 for 33.
Worst sound effect in baseball stadium history. And it comes from ours.
There's nothing better getting that first hit in your first at bat. Now you're feeling a little bit froggy up there. You see Jazz when he takes a pitch.
So what would Froggy be, like hitterish?
Oh yeah, just excited. You
Froggy.
take a pitch, give an extra stare, maybe bend down.
Anybody used to read
As you
the
saw
Froggy
him
books,
after
the
that
children's book?
first ball he saw, man. Would
I
be
used to eat
quick
that
glance
shit
or
up back in the day. Oh
hold the
yeah.
bat a little longer.
Froggy learns to cook. Froggy goes to
Just confidence,
school.
I guess.
Froggy goes for a swim. All that shit. Froggy, you know. Not to be confused with Frog and Toad. That was good shit as well. I enjoyed that. Yes. Jazz ground ball
I
right
could
side.
tell when you
Just
came
foul.
out for the Savannah Bananas, 40,000 people stood up. You were feeling Froggy.
Outside, I
Yeah,
felt
Stanton
froggy.
smoked that
Inside
shit.
my body, I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't
go,
sprinting
Jazz,
down first
1-2.
base like Casey did. I know I wasn't going to do that.
He sprinted on a walk.
Yo, reminder,
And
follow
picked
Yanks
his
Sav on
nose
Instagram and
against the
Facebook for all the
ball.
in-game
You gotta
highlights.
know the rules.
Yeah.
All the guys have to touch.
Ground ball up the middle. Damn, that's me too.
One.
Heads up.
And there's two. No runs ahead.
Way to be, chat. You can't fucking hit anymore. You cursed the season. Oh my god. Patience. I say patience.
This is what you can buy for $10 at
All right,
KFC $10 Tuesdays.
I'll be right back, check.
And this is what
Chat.
you can buy for $10 at a coffee shop.
This is coffee.
I know. It was expensive.
Get more bang for your bucket at KFC. 8 pieces of original recipe fried chicken or 8 tenders for just $10.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And over the years, life happens. And through life's ups and downs and ups again, when you need money for some of life's necessities, now your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you can access $45,000 or more. Give us a call or visit us online at loandepot.com today.
Hey, Verilux, can you imagine the progressive lens of the future?
You mean a lens engineered with artificial intelligence, powered by individual measurements of your visual behavior? A lens personalized to you by an Essilor expert optician. Discover Verilux XR Track progressive lenses and experience instant sharp vision in motion and seamless transitions from near to far. Verilux by Essilor.
I mean, I can't take all the credit. I'm just kind of there to help nudge things along. Ultimately, it's about our visitors getting out of their comfort zones. I like to think the desert gives them confidence to try new things.
Need Clark to keep pitching well, and he looks good.
Spicy.
What up, chat? Let me fix the box score real quick, and then I'm gonna see what the hell you guys are up to.
Don't take my
Probably some really cool shit that I want to be a part of.
for a few thousand years.
Anyways, we got let's see what did it say. Ohapi, Adele Rengifo, duo for the Angels. What up, yo? If Volpe wasn't Italian, where the pinstripes do would be gone. No, that's not true at all, Ryan Graff. Go look at where he's offensive stats rank amongst shortstops and his defensive numbers. Not a chance, dude. Not a chance. Volpe's been having a nice year for the Yanks. That's all casual, third grade takes, man.
Grounded to,
I respect you, but come on.
Schmidt in the second. He takes the first pitch.
Let's go, Clark. Top 5, no score. Clark's pitching well. We're not hitting, but keep it here.
Ohapi is from Sable League.
Hey, what up, Jackson? Good to see you, man. How you been? Yeah, we're chilling, chat. We're chilling. You know you're still watching. Just like I am.
But still is second best for Major League catchers behind Cal Raleigh's 26. He does not have the title of captain, but Taylor Ward said he is our captain. I believe wholeheartedly in him. He's a leader, a born leader. Fly ball right field.
No, no. Careful, Cap. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. That's a really nice catch, Chad. Deep fly ball to right field. I thought that was going to end up getting out for a second. And then you start to see it's not. But Judge going to the wall. You get nervous and
To the foul pole, and Judge with a great jump. Eyes never came off the ball.
just fucking track that shit. Knows where the wall is.
He went and got
Slams
that
into
one.
it
That
right
was his
afterwards.
perfect
Nice
hit
ass
right
catch. I'm
there.
posting that.
The ball just kept going and going right off the bat.
Let's go, Cap. Let me post that real quick. One down in the fifth.
Joe Adele fouls one away.
That's excitement right there, yes. Clark, that would have been an easy two-bagger, if not three. He didn't come up with that one. Gives the fans some love. It's a moment that kid will never forget. Are you kidding me?
That's sick.
Great jump. Eyes never right off the bat.
Chases upstairs. 0-2 on Adele.
Let's go, Chad. We'll be all right. We're going to hit a little bit. We got a lot of game left. Clark's pitching well. Judge making nice plays. Just got to be patient. Be A-okay.
The 0-2. 1-2. Angels just two
Great
hits, the
catch
Yankees with
by
4.
Judge.
No runs on the
Yes,
board. First
precisely.
game of this 4-game set.
Precisely that. Would it be Cap? Let's go, Clark. Adele, and then Rengifo. If anybody gets on, more. What up, Nicole? What up, Matt?
Adele with a fly ball to Judge. That was in the second.
What's delusional? 5 runs in the last 4 games. Yeah. But James, same logic like when the offense is raking early on in the year and the pitching wasn't doing it. It's just part of baseball. It's part of baseball.
Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by
Yanks aren't going to not hit
State Genesis
forever.
retailers. Learn more
It's
at
been, what'd you say, 4 or 5 games? That sounds about right to me.
Nantucket. Find the perfect fit today at
Just got to be patient and
Nantucket.com.
deal with it.
More than 80 stores
Outlast it like we know we all will.
and buy the New York Lottery.
By the time they start hitting, you know we'll still be watching. Just keep it scoreless, Clark. We'll go hit. Hopefully go hit, but or at least scheduled to.
Here's
Like
Rengifo.
yeah, Nathaniel. It's all it is, you know. Noah, you're pissing people off how fucking negative you are. You gotta stop.
Pop-out machine today.
Yo, Christopher R cracking me up.
8 pop-ups
And no, it's all
in a
good.
row.
Just be normal, please.
Everybody's getting
But yo,
pop-ups
that is my
today.
favorite line. I'm not a negative. I'm a realist. Yeah, right. Yeah, Clark's been awesome.
That one?
Maybe you did, Noah. Maybe you did. We're chilling. We're all chilling, chat. Clark looking good. Now scoreless through 5. Remember my prediction, by the way. I don't want to keep talking about it now because it's actually kind of happening. It's really just that Clark would shove tonight. But I did say 7 scoreless, I believe. Let's go hit. What do we got? We got 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Volpe, Wells, Deej. Yeah. Anybody gets on, Grisham at the top of the order. We're not going to just go fucking be meatballs for the rest of our Yankee tenure, chat. That doesn't make much sense. What I'm saying is the offense isn't going to be shit forever. They're going to turn it around, and it could be this very inning. It's only been for like 3-4 days now where they've been bad. And it's not like a Boston thing. I mean, they raked against Boston the previous week, and our pitching got shelled that weekend. And then this past weekend, we did not hit. And that's where this all kind of started. Now, some have mentioned it kind of got thrown away because of the Devers thing, because that was a big story. But about like a June swoon, which I can't really blame people for saying. I mean, it definitely has happened just about every single year where the team just hits the shitter big time in the summer. And then they eventually do pick it back up. But I can't blame anybody for like starting to think, here we go, June swoon after the Boston series. But really, what determines like whether or not we're headed there is not like the Boston series. It's how do they respond to the Boston series. Like getting swept in Fenway this weekend does not begin the June swoon. It's what happens in this series, the one that follows that weekend sweep. So again, between just that and the fact of if you are worried about the teams that are chasing us, we only have a 3.5 game lead. So like we don't make a mistake about the way I'm talking right now. Like I know at some point we're gonna figure this out, and this offensive slump, which has only been 4 days, like won't last forever, obviously. But you do got to start hitting now. Like let's go. So yeah, 7, 8, 9 due up. Let's take a lead. Let's do it. I saw that. Yeah, Judge first guy to 100 hits this season. Hell yeah, Morg. Hell yeah. Yeah, Clark's looking really good. Rays look like they're going to gain another game in the Yanks tonight. Well, that's if the Yanks lose. Wait, 2011, 2013 to 2019? What was that? Hold on, let me see this name at Yank real quick. 2011, 2013 to 2019? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, Austin Romine. Speaking of, I gotta get a name that Yank ready for us. We'll do a ref guess. I'll think of one after this happening, Chad, I promise. Anyways, we got a hit. Here we go. So yeah, that name that Yank is Austin Romine.
To make you feel bad. Like this guy was a teammate of yours and you don't know.
Finish with the Mets.
One and two on Volpe. And down goes Volpe. Soriano pitching well. One away here in the fifth.
You see that dot on that slider right there. Kind of stays up a little bit.
Shout out Dalton Field.
Just
my
a
boy.
little out in front for Volpe. Strikeout number 3.
Come on,
Here's Wells. Fly ball to left in the second.
Give me a homer. Nope. Come on, no. Come on, Blue. 1-1. Let's go, Chad. Come on. A lot of game left. He did not go, dude. Not even close, actually.
I said no.
It's a bad fucking call.
said no too if you saw him in the back.
That is a bad
Gave
call,
him the
Chad. Make no
Kembe
mistake.
Mutombo.
Not even close. We should all go to the stadium and moon the umpires, Chad. Bare fucking bones.
It's got to be tough for a catcher because when you're behind the plate, you want that call to swing, and you want
Attempt.
There we go. 3-1. I was a little behind.
Paul and Neil have had discussions about that one a lot. And Coney too. It's
it's a hard call.
I tend to favor the hitter.
No surprise. Coney tends to favor the pitcher. Off the mound, right?
Raise up 2-0 as we struggle against the Angels, by the way. What do you mean by that, Noah?
2 down. Let's check
You
out
also
the leaders
fucking
brought to you by your local Tri-State Genesis
lose to teams
retailer.
way worse than the Angels, too. It's baseball,
Has
dude.
allowed the fewest home runs per 9 innings. And then Soriano is essentially tied with him. The Mets, David Peterson having a great year. Tom
Gotta
O'Malley.
be patient.
The Rangers and Paul Skeens. Forget about keeping the ball on park. He can hit Skeens. Never gives
Yo,
up
speaking of
runs.
struggling offense, remember this game, not this one right here. I think it's the highlight that comes up right after this. This one. This was, of course, the Grand Slam against Toronto. I'll pause it when it comes up. It's about to. This Stanton highlight clip. This game right here against Detroit. Do you guys remember this last year? Very similar game. But hold on, let me try to make this big so you can see the score. This is from April last year. We were doing a watch party and everything. Do you remember this game? Stanton tied it up with a RBI double in the 9th, and I think it was Rizzo that walked it off, if I'm correct. And we could not hit for shit at this point in the season. This actually is what got me back on nicotine at the time. And then we win this game, and we went on a nice roll right after. So, I mean, shit can change really quickly. Definitely aren't our first legit, like, slump offensively of the year. That's, like, noticeable. But again, it's only been 4 or 5 days so far. Just gotta, like Morg said, weather it out, deal with it.
Giants are paying the remainder of Devers' extraordinarily large
It'll be over at some
contract.
point.
That came as a shock to everyone, Tom.
Everybody.
Can't lose games in the meantime, though, because of it. You just gotta squeak out a 1-0 win then tonight. If you're not gonna hit, if we're really slumping, give me a 1-0 win. And yo, the D-Juice ball does not help.
Stuff going on there in Boston
That Judge ball should have been out. We got screwed, chat.
Right there is right.
Breslow, their GM, was asked, was it a prerequisite of any deal that the team takes on all of Devers' contract. And he said no. And he just said a quick no, that was not it. But they did take his whole contract up. And because of that, they didn't give up their
I think I have a ref guest player, by the way, so get ready.
Like makes you wonder a little bit. 3-2.
Ball. All right, 2-out wall for Deej. Let's go, Grish. Come on.
And that is the first
Chad, is Grisham going deep or what?
issued in the game by Soriano.
What do we think?
Back to the top of the order, Trent Grisham. Trent's 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded
Dan is so positive. I'm so surprised. I know you're being fucking sarcastic, Noah. I know you're being sarcastic. Grisham up the middle, a base hit. Dude, let's see if DJ... Yo, DJ, you should be on third. Oh, come on, man. How slow are you? What up, Nate? You didn't do nothing, Nate. No, I know he can't run. I know that, but it's like, dude. It was more so a matter of, like, how much can't you run? Not a huge deal, though, so it's fine. Because, like... Well, actually, I mean, it is kind of a big deal. Unless Rice goes deep, then whatever. Let's just watch, chat. I'll complain afterwards. I'm not even going to complain afterwards. I'm just going to fucking watch. I'll leave that to you guys. You're good at it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. First and second, 2 dead. Here's Rice. Let's go, baby.
So here's Ben Rice. He's 1 for 2.
Come on, Blue. That's low. That's fucking low. 5 runs scored in the last 5 games. We're in a slump. We're in a little bit of a slump, Chad. It happens. It happens. That's a good pitch. See, that's a strike. It should be fucking 1-1 now, not 0-2. Come on, Rice. Give me something. Yeah, word. Let's see what he throws here. 0-2 count on Rice. Big pitch. Out of the way. It's a big spot. Big AB. 2 outs. First and second. No score. Bottom 5. And Rice has not been great with runners in scoring position. I will say that. Now he's been getting into bad luck all year long. And I do want to check the stats to back that up, but it's an eye test thing and it feels accurate. That Rice hasn't been great. With runners on. God damn it! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Not ideal. Not ideal. But I will be fucking patient, chat, and watch the rest of the game. But by all means, you guys freak out, and I'm not saying it in that way. Just freak out for me, okay? Because I don't feel like doing it. I just want to keep watching the game and see what's gonna happen. But hey, whatever you guys are saying, same goes for me double. How about that? That's what I'm gonna start saying. You kill me in the fucking shoot me actually in the head with the gun. I'm just kidding. Don't do that because then I wouldn't be able to see the Yankees win tonight. That would suck. That'd be counterproductive. I fucking kill myself with the Yankees not scoring through the first 5 innings, and then miss out on them scoring to win the game later on. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get a name that Yank up and running, so you guys have a little something to chew on outside of our offensive struggles. That's good thinking music. I want a Yankee and an Angel. I played for both the Yankees and the Angels. I thought of one before, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, nobody's getting this one. Oh, well, he didn't play for the Angels, so never mind.
Not our kids. We're not?
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Oh, I got a good one, dude. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys are not going to get this one right away. There'll be some freak in the chat. Pre-respect to the person who does get it. This one is the hardest name that Yankee we've done, I think. Because he was not a Yankee for that long.
And when you need money for life's necessities, your home show you how you could access $45,000 or more. Visit us
All right, you guys ready for this? I'm going to show you a baseball reference page, and you guess which former Yankee this is. Now, he played for the Angels. He also played for the Yankees. I'll tell you just 1 year. What you're about to see. Here you go. Played for the Yankees in 2018. I'm going to pull the chat up right now. Let me see if there's anybody who can get this name, that Yankee. Whoever does get it, if you want to follow back on Yanks Ave, I got you.
He'll go down a little bit, and then all of a sudden he comes back with the charge, plays some really good defense.
Oh, Bruno. Hey, thanks, man. Let's go. You guys can't hear me? You can hear me. What up, John? All right, who's this name, that Yank? Nah, not Mike Ford. Did Ford play for the Angels? He might have. I'm going to turn the gain up a little bit more, just in case you guys can't hear me. Clint Frazier, So, Clark.
He's 0 for 7. Called up on Friday.
Nah, not Romine, but Christian. That is tonight's name, that Yank for the Yes Network. Willie Calhoun, nah. I'll just leave it up to somebody. Oh, I don't leave it up. He's blocking the box score. But we'll go back and forth. Oh, Devontae, you win. Devontae Adams-Burner, my guy. Bang. Devontae, I don't know if you won one of these before. It makes sense if you did, 'cause you knew the ball. But if you care about a Yanks staff, follow back on Instagram. I got you, dude. Just send me a DM and say it's you. I think I may already follow you or not, but yo, Brandon Drury is correct. Oh shit, my bad. I thought you were talking about that. Hey, that's fair, Christian. No, that's fair. Romine, it did take me a second to get, but I would not take my eyes off it. That's not word. Can of corn. Yeah, when they showed the name, that Yank, I saw 2011 and 2013 and 2019 Yankee. Like, I would not take my eyes off it because it was like I had to get this. Dan over here looking like a young Jeter. Oh, word. You guys are gassing me up. All right, I like this. I'm putting the chat down on that note, and not in a bad way. I just want to leave us off on a good note until I check it back in again. 1 out in the 6th. Top of the order for the Angels. Neto, Schwinell, Trout.
One more. Neto 1 for 2 tonight. Singles opened the game and popped to short. Having a little more offensive success, he moved up a few inches in the batter's box. He said, I just wanted to hit the ball in front of the plate, trying to get the ball before it starts to dance.
That's a good way of putting it. Before it dances, he's right. Ball moves every which way.
Center field, that should stay up for Grisham. Bang, 2 dead.
Got a good jump, smoothly hauls it in, out number 2.
Well, you got Gold out there. You know if there's an opportunity, he's going to catch it. Look how smooth. Smooth criminal right there going to get it.
69 pitches. When Trout single in the first inning, no one else has gotten on. 16 straight batters retired. Shonowell fouls it away.
Breslow speaking right now, or he was. Red Sox GM, obviously.
Shonowell struck out and a fly ball to center.
Good luck, brother.
0-2.
Really good pitch right there, too. That knuckle curve down in the zone. As he goes on inning and getting these quick outs, it's more confidence for him. This is huge with the pitching arsenal he has here, too, as well. He started off with fastballs, getting ahead of batters, and now he's going to his bread and butter. He's looking really good so far.
Clark at 70. This is his 72nd pitch. Yo, so real quick, Breslow quote. You guys may have seen this. It was from 20 minutes ago, but I'm just seeing it. Breslow on succeeding without Devers. He said, I do think there's a real chance that at the end of the season, we're looking back and we've won more games than we otherwise would have.
Sixth inning, nothing. 5 hits for the Yankees.
Now, obviously, like no matter what, the long-term outlook, you would feel that way. Saying that in about 2025, can't get there. 2-out single. That's kind of crazy. To say that you're better off in 2025 without Devers.
Belly comes in hard here.
Hey, we'll see. Only time will tell.
As an outfielder,
I'd say I feel bad for the guy who has to answer these questions, but obviously, you know, he made his fucking bed.
Get there. An opportunity just out of the reach. Even if he came up with it, he would have been a hit.
All right, runner off first. Here's Trout, so let's lock in.
Found a way to put the ball in play.
Let's go, Clark.
So that breaks that string of Angels retired. Now we'll talk between Wells and Schmidt. They'll have to deal with Trout. We mentioned Stanton comes in as the Major League home run leader for a career, active, 429. Second is Trout. He has 389.
It's nice to have Trout back.
And if he stays
Play the
relevant,
fucking Angels. I at least want to see Mike Trout.
So
So, word up, Clark. Get him out.
Won the MVP
Let's go.
in 2014, 16, and 19.
This is one of the moments that we'll look back and be like, this is the game, this AB.
Cut that IL in half where his numbers would be. Man.
Probably the earliest edition for tonight will say this is one of those, this is the game moments. First pitch outside.
The 7th season of a 12-year, $428 million extension that takes him through 2030.
Excuse me. Fly ball center field. That ain't getting out.
Fly ball right center. Going back Grisham. He has a beat on
Bang.
it.
Yo, what a job so far, by the way. So far by Clark Schmidt. Obviously, now scoreless through 6. And he's at 75 pitches, yo, so. Granted, you know, my prediction was in game, but it was after a somewhat shaky first, although scoreless. I did say 7 scoreless for Clark. I just had that vibe. But also, it's pretty obvious. Like, the Angels aren't that great. They stacked up righties today. They must not have many lefties available. That's usually what teams do against Clark. It's lefties because they're better against him than righties are. But so far, so great for Schmidt. 6 scoreless. But obviously, yo, it's time to fucking hit. And we got 3, 4, 5. We got Judge, Bellinger, Stanton. Do up, chat. Somebody hit a home run, please. One little home run, chat. Never hurt anybody. No. I want a home run. Anyways. That is the God's honest truth. I want a home run, chat. So let's get it. How we doing? What time the Dodgers play tonight? Not that I give a shit, but I am gonna watch that bum on the bump. Ohtani. Dan, prediction for ball and play 3. I can't get predictions. I was there, dog. Dan, you hit the gym today? Oh, of course I did, John. Of course. I did chess today, actually. Did chess back home at the good old Tom's River, Fisher Boulevard, Planet Fitness, which was nice. Dan, would you rather play the Mets or the Dodgers in the World Series? I mean, I want the rematch with the Dodgers. I really, really do. But largely from, like, a circle of life. Like, that's how it's supposed to end. Like, full circle cinematic type thing. And I would feel just as equivalently hyped for Subway Series. So, the Mets, I would gladly take. Also, I mean, I think the Yankees would be better off facing the Mets than they would the Dodgers. But that wouldn't be the reason. I don't ever really pick based off that. So, between those two teams, I'm totally down. And then, like, let's just say things go really, not even really south, because they're a damn good team this year. They just got better. Dude, a Yankee-Giant World Series? Oh, my God. Sign me up, bro. It'd be a throwback to the old days. You know? Dan looks like Patrick Swayze. That I've gotten before, believe it or not. What's good, Jacob? How you doing, man? All right, yo. Let's do it. 10 o'clock Eastern? Yeah, I should have figured. So I'll tune into that after, or while I'm doing highlights for a Yankees win, chat. Yo, shout out my guy Morgan in the chat, moderating as always, as well as Luna. Crushing it as per usual. Ground ball left side, goddamn. Judge grounds out. Here's Belly.
Quietly, Soriano's having a really good pitching outing too, like he did last time. Not as many strikeouts.
I swear, man, I feel like this team struggles for the most part when we are live. Doesn't it feel that way? I wonder what our record is on watch parties. I might calculate that later.
in the fourth.
Coffee complete. It's probably a little late for the final sip to be at 8:36, but all good.
1-1.
Still no score. Bottom 6, 1 out. Bellinger, then Stanton.
1-2 now.
Bellinger's got to start hitting some homers.
Bellinger will shorten his
Nah,
swing.
we were hard.
He
No,
has a
please
different
fucking leave
two
them, bro.
swings,
Like, shut the
two
fuck
strike
up.
swing than he does on the first 2 strikes.
Nah, we were horrible. It's not even funny. Then leave. It's not funny, no. It's fucking
third
irritating.
base.
Give up. Stop
See
watching.
if you can find a hole here a little further down the line.
That's my last crash out. Not even a crash out. Just sometimes it's just too much, no. Ultimately, you know how I roll, and that's what I'm going to be saying is shit like that whenever you say shit like that.
You're
So
at least gonna put the ball in play more
we
and not
joke,
strike
but like,
out, have a little
keep in mind too,
better
dude. Like, I'm
opportunity
also
to get
fucking
on first.
pissed when the Yankees don't score. So you can make jokes, but the chances are also that it's going to piss me off more when you say stupid fucking shit like that. Fuck, sorry. Dude, that juice ball. Not even my fault. Not even my fucking fault, chat. The ball is fucking de-juiced. The ball is fucking de-juiced, man.
That ball, they're going fastball in.
I mean, the wind I know is blowing over.
Shooting everything up. His hands are there. You can see the ball hit just above the barrel.
I don't take that back, by the way, Noah.
Another 5-6 feet up
You
there.
do need to
That's a
grow up.
home run in the first row.
Fortunately for you, Giancarlo's going to take care of us, and everything will be okay.
Next strike. Picked up his first hit of the season. A sharp single in left field.
Ball is fucking de-juiced, man. It's crazy.
Missed the
Dead
first
balls.
70 games of this year.
It's crazy, man. 0-2.
And that base hit we're talking about, we'll take a look at the exit velocity presented by Spectrum 111.
I thought that shit was gone, chat. I thought that shit was fucking gone.
Swing and a miss.
All
And
good.
the Yankees go down in order.
All good.
We got a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel. We
Yeah,
go
that's
to the
great.
seventh.
That's great. I will remain patient. That is exactly what I will do, chat. Patient, I must remain.
Anywhere instantly.
Strong as Vader. Mind what you have learned. Save you it can. Do I still have that clip on here?
Strong as Vader. Mind what you have learned. Save you again.
I will. And I'll return. I promise. Badass. All right. 7th inning now, chat. Keep it scoreless. Clark will be coming back out. We got 4, 5, and 6 for the Angels. Clark can go 8 if he wants to. As long as he gets these guys in order. No way he faces the top for a 4th time, but keep it scoreless. And I'll see you in the bottom of the 7th. Offense. Which will be Jazz Volpe Wells. Bottom of the 7th. What up, Chad? We hanging in there? We all right? You must have a lot of patience. You don't know, though? So do you, my friend, because you still watch. Nothing changes, and this is the kind of thing I'm trying to tell you. There's no difference between us, ultimately, because we're both doing the same thing. You just try to tell yourself that you're giving up in the meantime. We're both going to be here in, for example, the bottom of the 7th inning, bottom of the 8th, bottom of the 9th, rooting for the Yankees to score. You just tell yourself in the meantime that you gave up. I don't do that, because I know it's not true. Like, you try to play tricks on your fucking brain, bro. Like, your brain's very smart. Keep that in mind. No sense trying to fool it.
It was started back in 2020
Ugh.
with 87-year-old South.
I hope the rest of you
Shore
are doing
Island
fantastic, by the
resident
way.
Joan Highland.
Everybody but Noah.
Each year they get together and they make packages for expected mothers
Hope
who
Week. Hope Week's a good
are
day.
in need to give
like
their
Hope Week.
baby all the things that they need that they would
So let's
be
see.
able to
Clark
provide
is
for
at 75
themselves.
pitches.
And she also was throwing out the first pitch there, guys. Such a
Click like on
cool
the stream if you haven't already, though,
organization. A
chat.
bunch
That
of
does help
Yankees
out.
were on hand, as
Please.
you saw. Aaron Judge, Paul
Please.
Goldschmidt, Luke
And also use
Weaver,
code
Fernando
YANKSAV at
Vasquez,
SeatGeek.
Fernando
$20 off your
Cruz.
first purchase.
Aaron Boone spoke about how meaningful this week is for both he and his team to kind of remember some of the hardships that some people go through and some of the cool stories that people present
Guess
throughout
not.
this week.
Start the 7th inning. Taylor Ward leading off. This is the 16th edition of Hope Week, Meredith, and the amount of lives that the Yankees and the players
Hey,
have
Coop,
touched
it's
over
gonna be
those
all good,
16
brother.
editions, the great work they've done.
You'll be all right,
It's
my
really
friend.
extraordinary.
I can't really bring myself to worry about the raise just yet.
And Michael,
I'm
every
sure at some
year
point it would be
seems
there
like
if it's valid,
the
but
stories get better and
any
better,
legitimate
the
concern would be
organization's
forced on
even
my
more
end, so I just
impressive.
can't
I think you're gonna
pretend to be
enjoy this. The
worried about
organization.
that. I endorse it. Give me a good old tight summer division battle. Word.
So Schmidt,
So Clark,
obviously pitching here in the 7th, in 2023 and 24, made 48 starts.
Loizaga and Cruz up.
And went into the 7th inning 7 times, so 15% of the starts. This year, 6 out of 11 starts
That's awesome.
have gone into the 7th. That's 55%. You might say,
Come on, Clark. Can't walk Ward to lead this shit off, though.
40% of starts go 6 or more innings.
What do he throws here?
See the Yankees have the bullpen ready. Not so much about pitch count. I think teams get a little.
Yeah, yo, Clark's glove. That is just straight out of CeCe's inventory, it looks like.
He's in the middle of the 3rd time.
That Nike glove with the nice big fat web. Attaboy, let's go. 3-1 cutter, gets the pop-up. Rice drifts over, make the play. He makes the play. It's a little more complicated than it had to be. But 1 dead. Big out. Huge out. Let's go, Chad. We're winning this fucking game, baby. We're winning this shit.
6 innings for Soriano, 5 hits, no runs. Walked 1, struck out 5. Schmidt now 6 innings.
Honestly, Andrew, I don't think it's a my chat thing, because like I think something I love about like our chat is fucking awesome. That's just like how it is, dude. Like, unfortunately, people panic very quickly, and I do respect it to some degree because it does come from passion. It does. But dude, it's not like a Yanks app thing. It's not like a. It's all everywhere. I don't even think it's like a Yankee fan thing, really. I think it's just sports fandom in general for the most part. With baseball, it's tough for me to align with that thought process of like panic in game, like 4-day slump, 5-day offensive slump. Like I just can't bring myself to do it more often than not. So I don't know. But it's all good. It's all good because in the end, how negative like one of you guys in the chat are, just like how optimistic I am, has no impact on what the Yankees do on the field. It's like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. They either win tonight or they don't win tonight. Same with tomorrow, so on and so forth, and what have you. Which brings me back to the point of like, yo, we're all watching no matter what. Like, you might as well, because of that, you know, lean glass half full, be optimistic. It's like, what difference does it make? Like, if we're all watching this game, we're all watching every night, like, you might as well not be miserable in the meantime. That's the way I feel.
So the bullpen is very well rested.
But also, I love this shit, man.
3-1 on Soler.
You gotta charge my iPad.
Back-to-back batters.
Thank you guys for being here, by the way. It's good to be back.
See if we can get away with this one too.
And we'll try to stream tomorrow night, too.
And a strike.
Again, I'm going to always make sure, or for the most part, try to make sure I stream the first game of every series. I know we kind of said we'd be going on like a slight hiatus. But I'm just going to figure it out as best as I can, schedule-wise. And also, I can't dip after we got swept by Boston. Like, this is technically like our low point in terms of vibes this season. That's a very convenient time for me to, you know, have scheduling conflicts. So that's not happening. So we're here. Ground ball left side. Chopper. Volpe in the hole. 2 dead. Clark fucking Schmidt, baby.
And Michael, you
Let's
were
finish
talking
7.
about the bullpen. Really tough news on one guy.
Dude, let Clark go 8, honestly, if he gets this batter quick. Who is this?
And that is Jake Cousins. He will
Hoppy?
undergo Tommy John surgery later this
Yo,
week,
word. I'm so down for... I mean, I don't know what the Angels bench looks like. And yeah, Jake Cousins out for the year if you didn't see, which definitely does suck. Out for the year, then some next year. You got TJ, or he's getting TJ on Wednesday. That is a loss. Cousins was disgusting. That's a shame. Anyways. Popped him up, dude. Dude, let Clark get the fucking 8th, chat. I gotta put a poll in the chat. I gotta give Morgan Luna poll access, but I'll put one in here real quick. How do I put a fucking... Yeah, Clark's been awesome. All right, wait, we got 7 inning stretch. Yep, God bless America. I want to, and before we get into this, chat, keep in mind, it's Joe Adell, Luis Rengifo, Christian Moore, 7-8-9 for the Angels. Although, I'm sure they consider pinch hitting a lefty. I want to do a poll. Should, or I'll say, send Clark out for the 8th inning? Question mark. How many pitches he at? 87 pitches.
The Yankees say thank you.
Actually, I ain't gonna give my opinion just yet, but you can kind of tell on that.
And your service to our nation.
Poll has started. Go ahead and yeah, definitely an A+ outing. But for me, it should not be over yet. I want to send him back out there, at least to start the inning, because he got 7, 8, 9. And man, he's cruising, dude. He's cruising. I is equally am like, oh well, as of right now, 0-0 games. Maybe you should go to the bullpen because one at bat could beat you. That almost makes you want to stick with Clark even more. But you don't let him face the top of the order 4th time, so it'd just be capped at Christian Moore in the 9 slot. But it's 7, 8, 9. Adelver and Hefo Moore due up in the 8th. I say send Clark back out. I am going to get a picture ready, and then I'm going to a picture of Clark, that is, and then I will pull you guys back up and see what the verdict is. They should just let us be in charge, chat. Whatever the outcome of this poll is should be what actually transpires decision-wise. The Angels at Yankee Stadium also just like looks nice. Maybe it's like an ALCS thing that's in my brain from 09. Or just the red. It kind of I like when the Angels are here. It's a very classy series, given how bad they usually are. I shouldn't say given, I should say in spite of how bad they are. Typically. Alright, I do my Clark Schmidt picture ready to go, so if they do, we'll find out quickly. I mean, they'll give them handshakes or they won't. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, let's go. 86% are saying yes. I'm with it. I am with it. I agree it's not fun right now, but I also know that the Yankees are still a good team. Hell yeah, exactly. Oh, Christopher, the boom thing is... What are you saying? Dan, do we score this inning? Certainly hope so, Noah. What up, Wagme? I think his offense has... there's some slump, Wagme. It's all good. Let's just hope they score here. Morgan, I'm going to give you a poll access at some point. I think I have to do it over a separate thing. What up, Gerhard?
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
You know you struggled to get through the lineup 3 times in a row. Are you talking about Clark, Chris? I'll probably join in the conversation late. Anyways, for us, what do we got? 6, 7, 8, Volpe. No, excuse me, Jazz, Volpe, Wells. Dude, I hate that stupid-ass commercial. It's all good, though. I think put an icebreaker.
A 0-3-0 for the Angels, 0-5-0 for the Yankees. Soriano 6 strong. Mike Trout singled in the first. Clark Schmidt 7 strong. Josh Chisholm doubled in the second.
All right, chat, let's do it.
Had a lead in a game since the 9th inning in Kansas City.
That's great.
The last time they led a game.
So we could go Thursday.
Josh Chisholm Jr. leads off the bottom of the 7th. And a strike.
Let's go, Jazz. Come on. Start us off, baby. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Click like on the stream, damn it. We're about to take the lead. I can feel it with the force. Oh, good call, Blue.
1-1.
About fucking time you gave us one.
Reed Detmers, one of the 2 left-handers at the
Ooh, Reed Detmers. Interesting name. Oswald Peraza.
2-1. The Yankees had that opportunity when Jazz hit that double a little bit ago.
I want to win this game. Please let us win this game.
That's nasty.
When Jazz goes deep, I'll be happy inside. Even though Noah will still be miserable as hell. Just kidding. I know you'll be excited, Noah. As the rest of us will be. As Jazz, on this 2-2 pitch, grounds it foul. Good grief. For Pete's flippin' sake, chat.
$2,000
Sour.
Here's the 2-2.
Ground ball. Yes!
For Chisholm.
Second hit of the night for Jazz. Leadoff single in the 7th. Pray to the fucking Lord we actually score him this time. And now, Volpe, you've been playing well this year, and I've been talking you up. I need a good at-bat here. I need something. Let's go. Yep, let's go. What up, Cameron? Heel's going to start throwing... Was it off a mound in 10 to 14 days? He's still a little bit ways away. Heel's not going to be back till after the All-Star break, in all likelihood. The Yankees might just want to use him out of the bullpen this year, honestly, if they get a start at the deadline, which they should. Let's go, Volpe. Come on.
A couple of Yankees celebrating birthdays today. Will Warren turns 26.
Yep, Ian Hamilton.
Hamilton turns 30. Happy birthday to them.
I don't think we've seen any, like, celebration on Clark's end yet. So he might be coming back in. He should. For the 8th. He's bunting. Oh, he does! Hustle, Volpe! Hustle! Oh, he was playing in. Gets Volpe. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it, Chad. They're trying to do something. They recognize they're struggling. They're trying to do something. Right, why not? I could not agree more, Todd. Why not? Why not? Look at that. What a shortstop. That's classic fucking... What a ball. He's a player. Hey, this Volpe kid, he's a player. Anyways, I'll take it. Jazz over to second. 1 out. Wells? Yep, Wells and Deej. Let's go, Chad. We're scoring this in. They still got Soriano in. And he's getting up there in pitch count. 95 pitches. They have Detmers up, the lefty. So they could... Oh, here we go, Chad. We were just talking about it. Not just, in pregame. But the Angels have the lefty Detmers going. I'm not sure they have the righty going. But at some point, they're going to have a decision. Do they want to bring in the lefty for... And they're not bringing him now. Grisham and Rice, if you bring in the lefty for them, Goldie's going to pinch hit for Rice, and he races against lefties, and you have Judge right behind him. So they might just want to keep in the righty, but it wouldn't be Soriano. So a pitching change is coming soon. Will the Angels go lefty or righty? It'll be truly fascinating stuff. Oh, my God. Let's go, Wells. Lead, please. I would like a lead, please. I'm going to have another icebreaker sour. What the hell? You know what they say, Chad? I'm not driving.
The Angels have not had that many opportunities. They're 0 for 2. One and one.
Oh.
Strong start for Soriano. Came in 4 and 5, 3.86. His ERA is now 3.37.
Good take. Great take. Damn, Wells.
2-2.
That's a decent pitch. But... Deej on deck.
Big right there. Saw that ball up. Boy, he needs a base hit here. A lot of space on the left side. Neto's playing way over behind second base, so a ground ball to where shortstop would get the run.
Imagine they pinch hit Jason for DJ. They won't, but
talk about a 2-strike approach.
I consider it.
Ever so more right here.
Actually, no. Then that's just asking for them to bring in a lefty.
Swing and a miss. Dialed it up to 99.
Well done on strikes. That sucks. All right, 2 outs. Here's Deej. Not scoring here would fucking suck. If they don't, I'm not playing with the chat. Just kidding. I will. But I'm not going to enjoy it, chat.
99th pitch, and he threw it at 99 miles an hour.
And you got to be perfect. You saw his hand, his bottom hand slip off the bat. Inopportune time for that.
Here's LeMahieu. And that's a ground ball to second. Moore is there. And the Yankees leave Chisholm stranded at second. Soriano's pumped up. We go to the 8th.
Thanks to this stylish hotel.
Oh, boy. I'm sorry, chat. I'm going to say it again. You just got to be patient, I guess. So I take it Clark's coming back out for the 8th, as he should. So, keep it scoreless. May not finish the 8th unless he goes 1, 2, 3. We got 7, 8, 9 for the Angels coming up, so no chance to face the top of the order again, but we'll get there when we get there. Obviously, keep it scoreless, and then we'll try to fucking do something on offense again. chat. I'm going to have to go to the store. I'm going to have to go grocery shopping. I was about to say that's what I need a fucking Yanks to have misses for, but I actually enjoy grocery shopping, to be honest. Really enjoy it. Yep, Clark back out for the 8th. Is this his first time in his career? So word up, chat. Hasn't walked a batter, knock on wood. Let's do it. So, awesome for Clark. This is the right move, but it's also, this is huge. Nothing game. Let's go. Keep it scoreless, Clark. You're a dog. I believe in you. But this is a pressure-packed 8th inning. Obviously. For obvious reasons. Keep your eyes peeled to ESPN, Latina, or Latin ESPN, whatever Stephen A. Smith said. For obvious reasons. Let's go, chat. Very shortly, R2 will be releasing the Ray Shields, I can tell you. What up, Wagme? I mean, baseball season, that's always how it rolls, no doubt. Wintertime, though, you know, I might fucking... Wintertime, I'll dabble in the opposites, you know. 1 out. Huge. I can't believe I was banking to have a nice little rockin', shockin' 30-gram protein shake in the 8th inning, but that won't be happening. I gotta go to the store after this. Let's go, Clark.
After Trout's single in the first inning,
I just 1 second. I just unpacked my factor box. One of my meals is spaghetti and meatballs. I bet that's good. Yeah, I bet that's good, chat. Let's go, Clark. We have gotten fucked by the D-Juice ball tonight. Let me just say that one more time. And hoping for the last time. But it's true. Judge's ball. Oh my god. That's gone. That was a homer. Bellinger's ball. Not nearly as crushed, obviously, but typically that's a homer with normal balls. We have D-Juice baseballs. Our greatest fear has been realized. We must move quickly if the Jedi order is to survive.
He's still got the energy and the poise too as well.
Let's go, Clark.
Usually when you get tired, you slouch a little bit. He's under control.
Come on. Popped him up.
Popped up behind the plate, now to play. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 8th.
Center field, stay up. Nice, Chris, you dog. Careful, man. A little snow coney thing, but look at him deliver like a fucking pancake. Careful, man. Word up, though. 2 dead.
That's his 5th catch out there again. Oh, hit wow. The pinky of the glove. Sometimes that's all it takes. A little snow cone action in the middle of the glove. Watch again. Hits the front pinky of the glove. Looked at it that time for a little bit long. Yeah, I got you.
I do get nervous sometimes. I love how casual he is. And that's not even a result of being casual, I don't think. But like, I might bite him in the ass one day, I feel like. Careful, Cap! No, man, they were not close to that. That was unnecessary. Harmful. Dude, wait a second. Oh, fuck, man. Judge, that was not good. Ugh. I gotta stick your tongue out, but A rare silly play by Judge. That was not beneficial to anything.
Ball get past Judge took a chance with 2 outs. Nobody on.
Maybe, I mean, I respect it because it's like just trying to, but he was not close, dude. You're good, Cap. You're good. I fucking love it. Judge is pissed, as he should be, but you knew he would be. Because that was kind of, I won't call it a boneheaded decision, but the intention was right. Not that. You weren't close to that. Anyways, he probably knew that was Clark's last batter. It was just like, we weren't close, so it's like, what are you doing? Anyways, Clark's line obviously not complete until this runner. Dude, the tongues, I don't think human beings should ever really stick their tongue out. That is my personal opinion. I might be biased, but that's just how I feel. Anyways, who's coming in, chat? Is it Loizaga? Is it Cruz? Would it be Clark? Amazing. We'll fully grade him out, which will be an A+ regardless, I assume, amongst everybody. Definitely will be for me. But his line is not complete till we find out what the deal is with the run on third and Christian Moore. So 2 outs, 8th inning, go-ahead run on fucking third base. This is a big spot, obviously, and it will be Fernando Cruz, it looks like, coming in. So, all right, chat. Hey, now's the time to fucking stress. Now I will allow myself to fucking start tweaking a little bit, which is what I do best, actually, chat, so why not? No, not really. All right. Judge enough to, come on, Lord. Yeah, that wasn't great by Judge. He knows it, though. He knows it. I'll just get this out, and there's no harm. No matter what, that was Clark's last batter, so now we just need Cruz to do a job. What's concerning is, like, you got to make sure that splitter stays in front of the plate and gets blocked or doesn't get thrown away, and you let Moore score. He's going to be ready to go, man. That's just my biggest concern right now is him scoring like a pass ball or something. My time has come to jump off the George Washington Bridge. Just kidding.
Support your challenges.
I had Burger King yesterday. That shit was banging. But I don't want to make it seem like that's like a surprise. Burger King's fucking delicious. But it was fantastic. Oh, I love Burger King. Tear it up live. All right, Cruz. One of his biggest spots ever as a Yankee so far. Key phrase so far. Popped him up. Oh my God. That might be out of play. Or I'm going to fucking strip and celebrate. I just want to put him on the dugout. Look at Jazz. No, you can do. Get back to your position, please. Let's go. Don't gotta make everything a fucking scene of a cartoon. So no one count. Let's go. Stop fucking touching wells and shit, man. I hate it. And I know it's all in love and camaraderie, but we were running on fucking third base. 2 outs, no score game. We're not fucking...
Looking on anxiously here because
you know? We doing this with fucking close on or close off, chat? You know what I'm saying?
You know, with Cruz, you're gonna see that split
Pete's sake.
pitch.
Let's go, Cruz. We're chilling, chat. Let's go. Just a huge spot.
He'll throw that 4-seamer. His best pitch is that splitter.
One might say this season's even on the line.
The 0-1.
0-2.
There it is, 0-2.
Yes, yes, yes.
Both your fingers there. Ooh.
The Death Star's gonna explode! This will be a day long remembered. Let's go, Cruz. Splitter, I assume. As I'm sure Netta does as well. Oh shit, long pause. He's gonna call time. He has no balls. Let's see. Here he comes. Ball low, good block.
Held that one a lot longer until the clock got down to 3 seconds. I would have been calling timeout. Again, that's depends on where you're at in the batter's box and where you're at pitching.
Packed house, of course.
You would think he's going to chase
8th inning, no score, 1-2. Cruz takes a nice deep breath. As we like to say, chat, deep breath, basically a handshake with God. Or just like to the very top of your lungs, like a... Ah! Told you. I told you, chat. Bang! Way to be. All right, Clark Schmidt's line is done. Shout out to Fernando Cruz. Does a great fucking job. And Clark Schmidt officially with probably the best start of his career. Actually, not that many strikeouts, but who cares? 7 2/3 scoreless, 4 hits, no walks. 3 is the best start of Clark's career. It was set up for him to succeed. Angels aren't great to begin with, and they stacked up righties, as we've been discussing all night long, and Clark took advantage. Badass ERA in the season now down to 3.16 and 11 starts. Clark Schmidt is having another successful year of, I don't want to say development, but he's taking now another leap forward. He's pitching as well as he was last year, actually better, but importantly, going deep into games, and now deeper than he's ever gotten close to going before. 7 2/3. Attaboy. I'm just going to call that the best start of his career in the caption. I mean, it is. A+, obviously, for Clark. And A+ for Fernando Cruz as well, obviously. Who do we got due up, chat? We got top of the order? All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this post up.
Keeping it off, all at an affordable price. Hims offers access to personalized weight loss treatment plans that promote sustained, long-term weight loss and improve your overall health. Get weight loss results that last with Wegovy through Hims. Start today at hims.com.
I knew that I wasn't in good health. Then one day I went to get my blood work done and the results were not good. I was potentially going to take time away from me with my children. I did try a GLP-1 once before, but there was no support. Mochi taught me I was capable of living a healthy life. I'm just really happy that my kids get to grow up with a mom who can do things with them. With Mochi Health, I've lost 60 pounds, and they're giving me the tools to win. Check out joinmochi.com.
Don't take slow for an answer replay.
Yeah, Clark Schmidt, he was on it today. He used that fastball to get his strikeouts. Not many strikeouts, but he got to them. 3 in all, no runs in 7 2/3 pitch.
Shall I come?
That's what you look for in one of your pitchers, and that's what they needed coming off a tough trip on the road.
Reed Detmers comes on for the Angels and deals inside to Grisham. It's the top of the Yankee order.
Grisham, Rice, Judge.
Left-handed pitchers.
If anybody gets on, Bellinger. And then the 5 slot, Stanton. Bottom 8, let's do it, chat. All right, my Schmidt post is up. Very good.
Couple lefties up.
And see, look, the judge thing, I was an L on his end, but in the end, it's not. No harm, no foul. Yep, goalie will pinch hit for. Oh, so they bring in the lefty. So, okay, so this is kind of like crazy on their end. Unless they just love Detmers, but he's not that great, to be honest, at least with what he's done with the Angels so far this year. So they brought in the, my bad, they brought in the lefty Detmers to face Trent Grisham. That's it. And he will now face Goldschmidt and Judge, the 2 best hitters against fucking lefty pitching in baseball this year. Paul Goldschmidt, because he'll pinch hit for Ben Rice, and then Judge. So let's see how this works out, Chad. I mean, that's fine. That's part of the process there. They brought in the left face Grisham. Okay. Now we're getting Goldschmidt and Judge back-to-back. I want one of these 2 motherfuckers to hit me a homer. We've been talking about this all day long, Chad. This lane right here. Now Goldschmidt pinch hitting for Rice. Goldie and Judge back-to-back against the lefty relief. Give me something. I want a homer. Devin Williams is up, which makes sense. He's their closer, and he'll get the scoreless, or whether they take the lead or don't. 9th inning at home, obviously. In a tie game goes to the closer, so. Let's go, Goldie. Come on. Obviously struggling lately, but it's baseball. Shit happens. Not going to read too much into it. Strike.
And Goldschmidt's been money against lefties.
I would have crushed that pitch.
Yeah, he's been great with runners in scoring position, too. It's one of those things now. With Giancarlo back, it's going to be one guy that's going to be on the bench, you know?
Yeah, no. Let's go, Goldie. 2-1.
Got a single. Just a pro's pro.
Might be 2 guys. Today it was Goldschmidt and Dominguez.
Yep.
Especially if you're going to play Rice.
Nope. Great take. 3-1, chat. Let's go, baby. Charge.
And a strike, 3-2.
That might have crossed the plate. Jason Peraza and Escara left on the bench. Fighting it off. 3-2. Let's go, chat. Click like on the stream, please, if you haven't already. It does help out a bunch. And subscribe if you're new. We'll most likely be back here tomorrow. Is the plan. At least one more game this series. Not Thursday, because I got a 1 o'clock start on a weekday. Lined! Wow. That was a fucking insane catch. That was an insane fucking catch. Bastard. That was incredible, man. God damn. This game fucking sucks, Chad. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If the Yankees lose, it sucks. That was an insane play. Just gotta tip your goddamn cap.
How about Ron Washington now? He intentionally walks Judge with 2 outs and
So that was his plan.
Crowd does not like it. Washington did this twice.
But you know what, man?
In the first 2 innings.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him. Belly, let's go. Need Belly to like pick it back up again. He's been not struggling, I don't think, but he's been just like okay in June. Granted, he was screwed by the fucking D-juice ball earlier. That ball should have been gone too. First was a strike, but Bellinger does hit lefties, so. But give me something. Let's go.
Ron wants to do something, he definitely will do it. And that's one thing he's always kept by. He's not letting Judge win this ball game in one swing. And that's why you got a guy like Cody
Let's go, chat.
Bellinger to come on the Yankees.
Inning ain't over.
Make these opportunities for himself.
That's a good shot. Yo, I feel like Yes got some new cameras lately. Popped him up. That could dunk. No. Not at all. Not even close. All right, well, worked out for Washington. That play by Neto was insane, man. So I wonder if he was going to walk him regardless, I guess. Whatever. Chanel, is it Chanel? Is that how you say it? Chanel, Trout, Ward. 2-3-4 for the Angels. Williams is coming in. I got no other analysis left to say, chat, other than, this ain't analysis. We're just watching how this fucking shit ends. Let's see how it goes. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Oh my god. Shoot me in the fucking... Actually, no, don't. Don't. Please. I beg.
Can help with that. But they can't help him lose his big mouth. Oh, what is that?
Calm down. This is what I'm going to look like in a year.
Are you in a superhero movie?
No, but this is how I feel when I hit my goal weight with Roe.
Can GLP-1s through Roe really do all this?
They can help you lose 20% of your weight, but I need your help with a makeover. Do you like emo Chuck or cowboy Chuck?
Roe, lose everything but your big mouth. See if you qualify.
Can't score on a garbage team. If that doesn't tell you it's baseball, Chris, I don't know. What else would, my friend?
Some things are inevitable, inescapable, set in stone from the day we're born.
We'll pursue on.
And some aren't. Through hymns, you can get access to
Get this fucking stupid ass fucking commercial off my goddamn TV. Fucking losers. Not the idea of him, just like the way they do the commercials. Just fucking pushing shit. Alright, 9th inning. Please win this fucking game, dude. I really don't want to. I swear, every time I come on, but like, our record is not great on stream this year. It's Austin Romine.
Is it Mr. Romine?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Took me a while, though.
Austin Romine. We go to the vault.
Oh, let's go, Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Club's one in Camden Yards.
Nice toss, nice pick there. Solid dude. No, yeah, don't mess with me. I remember this one. Here I come. Oh, yeah. Big fight there in Detroit. He got thrown out. He didn't even do anything. You know, that's just part of the game.
Second round pick with the Yanks. You see his numbers. His brother Andrew Romine played 11 big league seasons. Austin Romine, the name that Yankee. Paul Goldschmidt takes over at first base. Devin Williams takes over on the mound, and he deals a strike past Shonowell as we start the 9th inning. Last 19 games here, a 3.12. So after that tough start, he has lowered his overall ERA to 5.68. Kenley Jansen is warming for the Angels in their pen. A tight ball game, zeros across the line. Angels with 4 hits, the Yankees with 6. Shonwell 1 for 3. Both starters with sparkling outings. Soriano for the Angels and Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. And now the bullpens take over. That's what's coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the ninth. One and two. Devin Williams nailed down the save in the Yankees' last win. That was a 1-0 victory in Kansas City to complete a 3-game sweep of the Royals.
Pop them up,
Pops
please.
that one up.
Word.
Put away.
Oh my God, dude, is fucking Stanton due up in the ninth? Yeah, he is.
June 18th,
Oh,
when the
shit.
Yankees take on the Angels, it's Yankees bucket hat night in the first 18,000
Stanton
guests.
fucking leading off
Attendance
the bottom of the
receiving
ninth inning, if I'm not
Yankees
mistaken,
bucket hat,
chat.
Courtesy of Wendy's. Tickets are going fast, so get yours today.
Do with that what you will. Do with that what you fucking will, chat.
Here's the one right here. Mr. Trout up here. Loves the
Here's
face.
Trout. Let's get there first, though. I mean, no matter what, we'll get there, but let's get there in a good spot.
Changeup is outside. Trout 1 for 3. Since 2021, he's missed 19 of the 28 games that the Yankees and the Angels have played. All because of injury. 2-0. And coming into today's game, he had missed 12 straight Yankee
Bro, I
games.
swear, the mints, the icebreaker consumption I've been on has been worse for my dental hygiene than fucking the Zins were.
Trout has
But
one
it's all
of the 4
good.
hits, a single in the first.
Nice pitch.
Is that changeup? 2-1.
Definitely Master. I'm with you.
Yeah, that was a
Master.
guess right there.
Chia.
He geared up for that heater,
Master
trying to
Chia.
go big fly. Very good pitch. Most likely ball
That
3.
Tigers brawl was wild. The one from
Hey,
the
back in the
Romine
game.
one, Morg, from 17. Let's go, chat. We'll be all right. Let's just get through this half inning and go from there.
Williams kind of staring into Miller.
Mike Trout homer. Nah, you're crazy, Slicks. Are you a Yankee fan or Angel fan?
That was a strike. Got to have that one this late in the game.
Me too, Saratoga. Me too. Me too. I thought it'd at least be off. Oh my God, nice play, Volp. Get there. Oh man, that would have been so badass. And that sucks. One out single.
Didn't even make that catch. But Trout beat it out for an infield single.
Watch this again. Did he plan or just go
Two
on
things here. There's been a couple balls that
off
have hit the
bounds?
dirt, kind of
That was a
ricocheted
crazy
out.
play. Damn, Trout still can run a little bit.
The whereabouts to stay tall.
Man,
And just let it loose and to see Mike Trout get down the field there.
I kind of thought Trout would be slower than he was right there. Maybe Volpe was thinking the same thing. In hindsight, probably should have just whipped that shit around.
If he had his legs under him,
Which
he
we
would
saw
throw
Volpe
a
do
little
the
harder,
Jeter
but
throw
again,
last week.
With the speed of Trout. Yeah, he knows.
I wonder how good Volpe would be at like the.
Because he would have stomped his
I mean,
back
probably
foot
not great.
into
Only
the
people that
grass
really
there
did it
and
ever
went
was like
through
Manny and
better.
shit, but like
Ward swings and misses.
the cross your body like side whip throw. You'd see it from Cano a lot back in the day, but obviously he was at second base. That's fine. Runner off first, 1 out. Oh my God, that
Sky
scared the
the
shit
other
out
way
of
and
me.
out of play. This used to be a time where you see Mike Trout try and steal base here, so not sure we'll see that right now, but again.
Hey, Dan, any prediction on Mugas playing good ice and ball play for? Well, I can't really give predictions though, because I know what happens. Wink. No, I'm just kidding.
Missed the 26 games with a bone bruise in his left knee, so he's not pushing it. They're not putting him in the outfield, but he did
Go,
lead
Williams.
off
0-2.
an infield hit. Smelled hit. Forgot about any pain. The 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Too dead.
Changeup.
Huge.
Ward down on strikes. 2 away.
Bro, and we got to win this shit in bottom of the ninth, obviously, because that's the only way we are winning it. Granted, they're a little better at home against in extra innings. On the road, they're awful.
Yeah, pretty much a screwball. Two-seamer. Slow two-seamer action.
Chat, and we remember, is it 0-4 in extra innings period this year, or is that just on the road? Have we won a game in extras on at home this year? Ground ball left side. Perfectly placed. Who's up?
And a single for Soler as Trout starts
Ohapi,
the
good
second.
grief. Although he's been struggling big time lately. First and second, 2 outs against Williams.
Yeah, a little fastball. Had too much of the plate there. Found a hole.
I gotta put these icebreakers away. They're fucking like hurting my teeth.
Nice try there by Jazz, but again, he knows.
You're not an idiot at all, Jesse. No, the game is moving
Not the
quick.
best pitch right
Pitch
there,
clock,
0-0.
scoreless game, nobody
As you
scored.
can
Yeah,
see,
had a quick one.
with our super shot, it is raining now at Yankee Stadium.
Oh wow, yes, it's raining. Holy shit. Which means we're definitely losing this game, Chad. I was
Here's
kidding.
Logan Ohapi.
Just
He's
kidding.
0 for 3.
Just messing around. Precisely messing around.
One and
0 and 4 on the road in extras. Yep. Word up, word. Thanks. That's what I was wondering. Thank you. I think the Jason homer is the only walk-off. Yeah, that was ninth inning though, anyways. Well, that was our first walk-off homer since the Stanton, but did we not have another walk-off?
2-0.
Like just a regular old walk-off win this year?
Two really good takes there on the changeup.
Looks like we had to have one really walk-off
They
win.
went
I mean, whatever.
2-0 Trout threw a
We'll just get
changeup
through this
there
inning.
down in the zone.
2-0 in Ohapi, first and second, 2 outs. No score, obviously. Top of the ninth. Giancarlo Stanton leads off the bottom of the ninth for the Yanks. Popped him up. That was ball 3 as well. The Scar sack fly was the Padres. Yep. That was a fucking awesome. Now, the first game wasn't, but the 2 games that followed that brutal first game were awesome. And one of those was, yeah, the Scar walk-off. That was good shit.
Ground ball. Volpe slips.
Let's go! All right, chat. Let's fucking go. Nice play by Volpe. Good job by Devin Williams, who, by the way, has been, I believe, scoreless since taking over for Weaver when he got hurt, since he got hurt. Stanton is leading off the fucking 9th inning, no score game. He's returned back, obviously, first game of the year.
Just 5 more.
Shit kind of writes itself.
Showers and
We will
oxygen,
watch,
man.
because that's all we can do, chat. But yes, Giancarlo Stanton will lead off the bottom of the 9th inning, followed by Jazz and Anthony Volpe. Whatever it happens, however it happens, win the game right now, please. So we don't got to deal with extra innings and that bull crap, because we know how that typically goes. Although, again, they're not as bad at home in extra innings as they are on the road. But either way, like the Judge-era Yankees and I'm not even blaming them. It's a fucking bullshit-ass rule, and there's a reason it's not around in the playoffs. But with that said, I don't want to have to deal with it anyways tonight. Win the game now. I don't got my post-game ready besides the Angels logo is in there. Besides that, don't have anything else ready to go. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I don't want these beat writers fucking having trigger fingers and getting ready to fucking spoil it for everybody for no reason. How we feeling, chat? Joe's tweeting out, is this a pitching duel or a mid-off? I love when he tweets in all caps. I don't even know what product this is that they're advertising, but I'm not buying it. Here we go, chat. Should I play some Dragon Ball Z theme? Yeah. No score, bottom of the 9th. 0-0 game. Giancarlo Stanton's first game all year long. And he found himself up in the bottom of the 9th inning with a chance to win it for the Yankees. He'll be doing so against Kenley Jansen. 4.94 ERA. Stanton sits up to the plate. Already got his first hit of the year. 111-mile-an-hour single in his second at-bat. And here we are, chat. In a situation he certainly loves, and that's a clutch moment. Here we go. Fade that out. Stanton versus Jansen. Here we go. Ball low. Let's go. 1-0. Fire me up, chat. I got to put in a piece of gum. Let's go, baby.
It's fouled off of O'Hoppy.
We know how good that cutter is. Simple rule of thumb. You always think about a cutter inside, so your timing's
Ball
right.
and strike.
Anything that looks
Stanton
good is
versus
gonna go off
Jansen.
the plate.
There's that pitch, 1 and 2.
Let's go, Stanton. You're chilling. Throw that shit again, Jansen. Throw that exact pitch one more time. One more time. Time! I got time. That's on me. My time. My time.
If he gets
Who
on,
gave you
probably see
permission?
Dominguez run for him. Got the
Yeah,
sliding
look at
glove
Jason
on.
all ready to go. How nice.
And the 1-2.
Rick, left field. Base hit. Down the left field line. Stands on 2. Let's go, baby. Lead off double for Stanton. His second hit of the night. First game all year long. 2 bullet hits. 2 bullet hits, one of which a leadoff double in the 9th inning. We're set up, chat. We're set up. Jason will pinch run for Stanton at second. Obviously, nobody out, which doesn't guarantee anything with this team at the current moment. But Jazz is up. I mean, Jazz ain't going to bunt, but maybe he should. I don't know. Just get the job done. Good to have you back, baby. Good to have you back. Oh, I love it. It's so nice seeing Judge greet him when he comes back to the dugout. It's like, yeah, that's what this fucking team is, bro. Judge and Stanton. Not in that way, just in terms of like the faces.
Angels think so with the infielders in on the corners. It's his teammates' reaction.
I'm at the game, chat. I can take pictures.
Time to smile after missing 70 games.
Let's go, Jazz. What do we got? 0-2, man. Come on. We're chilling. I'm not fucking tweaking. I just like this is a high stakes moment, obviously. Therefore, I must treat it as such.
Anthony Volpe on deck. Even with 2 strikes, you can still find a way to get out in front, hit a ground ball to the right side.
Yes, you can, Ty. Very good. Let's do it. Come on, Jazz. 70%. That's what we're doing, huh? 70%. 70%. Watch this, chat. Get the ball over. Tap that thing and get him over to third. Need something, Jazz. Let's go. 0-2. Dreadful. 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 Can't happen.
One away as Chisholm strikes out.
Can't happen, man.
Yeah, looked a little befuddled there, like, man, how did I miss these pitches right here? Let's take a look. Fastball up and away.
See, this sucks. Should have bunted, probably. Going forward, I'm going to remember this and just now, like, the general, like, in situations that they should bunt, which Volpe did his last time. Obviously, you're not doing that here. 1 out. Jason at second. It'll be Volpe and then Wells. Yeah, Volpe then Wells. Good grief. For Pete's flippin' sake. Let's go, Volpe. Come on.
Checking Dominguez at second, trying to keep close.
Volpe does have a walk of his career, the sac fly against Baltimore in 2023, when Judge tied it off Cano in the 9th, and then Volpe walked it off.
Reliable speeds on the network that moves with you. Spectrum.
Whatever. Nope. Take.
Lays off the high cutter, 1-1.
Come on, Volt. Nope. Let's go, chat.
2-1. So good speed at second with Dominguez.
It was a very clutch moment for me, Trey.
Angel outfield playing fairly deep.
We must all remain calm. Runner goes. Popped it up. Out of play. Out of play. Haha.
Can't reach the ball as it bounces
Get away
off
from
the
my dugout,
roof of the
bro.
Yankee dugout.
What do you want? A fucking muffin and a cup of coffee or something? Jesus Christ.
Michael here, this is a tricky one here. He's stealing third base. I think you should honestly.
Wow, Jason took off, baby. Look at that quick ass motherfucker go. Yeah, of course he can't. He's fucking dude. Jason is actually fucking a silly guy. A very silly guy. Come on, Volt. Don't kill me now.
Fouled away. The Angels in the outfield. Soler has the best arm.
Please.
You go with caution against Ward and Adele.
Come on, Volpe.
The 2-2.
It's fighting. I mean, that pitch should be fucking smoked, to be honest, but it's fine. Stanton's a G, by the way. I just want to say it one more time. Before I kill myself live on air. Kidding. Kidding. Come on, man. Pitch the fucking ball. Come on, Bolt. Jason goes again.
Grounded to third. Oh, and they made the out at third, and Rengifo gets spiked.
Bro, you cannot make it up, man. God damn, that's just shitty fucking luck, dude. That is just shitty fucking luck. And now Rengifo's all fucked up. Hope he's good, but god damn, man.
I think maybe the helmet went right into
What a
the knee.
play. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Oh yeah, the helmet got. Oh, what a play! Wow. You think you see it all in
That's crazy, man. You can't fucking make it up, dude.
play knowing you're gonna get hit there, Rengifo.
Luke, oh, dude, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, the box score, let me fix it. A hit and run, basically. Jason steals third. Volpe grounds it to third. And, dude, picture a fucking laser throw to tag Jason out, stealing, but it was just Volpe hitting a ground ball that was perfectly placed right to Rengifo to tag Jason out in the motion of catching the ball, basically. I don't know if that properly explained it, but it was some fuck shit.
This is incredible.
So now, run on first is Volpe, 2 outs.
Usually when you hit a ball like that,
That's crazy, man. That sucks. Now we have to do fucking extra inning bullshit. And there's still only 2 outs.
Spectacular play.
But that, you can't make that shit up, man.
Wow.
And I think that Dominguez a bit shaken up as well because his head banged into the D.
Wells, I need something here, buddy.
And Rengifo's going to stay in the game.
This is a steal situation here. Kenley Jansen holds the ball really
Yeah,
long.
Ozzy Volpe, take off. And that's kind of a no-brainer, actually.
See if Volpe goes.
I would go first pitch. See, yep. He's got it. He's got it. First pitch strike, but way to be, Volpe. What's that, number 8? 9?
Yeah, that was real easy there. Didn't know when he was going to go, but he did go right there. Base hit will do it.
Come on, Wells. Give me something. Let's go. Good grief.
Wells is 0 for 3.
Please. Please, Austin.
Nothing. Yankees with 7 hits.
Send us
Angels
home
with
happy.
6. First game of the
Please.
4-game set.
Stanton, you're a G. Look at Judge Stanton. Let's go, Wells. Come on. Let's go back to that fastball. Let's see.
0-2. Hammered foul. Into the top deck here on the
Pole is dead. What pole? Clark Schmidt pole?
As a hitter, you know what pitches.
That's still up?
No,
He's
just
ignore
that
that.
cutter. He throws it 80% of the time.
It's still like showing.
Still sometimes.
It's a
you
Clark
can't
Schmidt
hit
pole, which obviously I'm sure is. It's outdated. Ignore.
The 0-2.
Alright, fight.
Still 0-2.
I can't fix the box score till after this half inning, chat. If there is a half inning after this. Which I still have faith that there will not be. Or at least hope.
LeMahieu was on deck.
0-2-1 Wells.
Still 0-2.
It's fighting.
A 96 mile an hour there on that cutter. Amped up just a little bit.
Volpe, the winning run at second base. 2 outs, an 0-2 count on Wells.
Nope.
Oh, Volpe almost got caught off second when the ball rolled away just a bit, but scampered back.
Old school umpire here. Close to being a strike. He catches that. I don't know if Bill Miller rings him up there.
Let's go, chat.
The 37-year-old Jensen, 20 pitches in. Hit foul. Just outside of first.
That Jazz at bat sucked, man. He's had a nice night, but Jesus
Jensen
Christ.
came through the Dodger system first 4 years as a strong-arm, light-hitting catcher. Dodgers switched him to closer, and the rest is history. 1-2.
Damn, man!
He chased the pitch upstairs,
That fucking sucks.
and they strand a runner at second. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one man left on base.
Offense is gone.
Canto, some free baseball coming up. Extra innings, 10th inning coming up.
That sucks, man. Stanton lead off double and all. This shit sucks, dude.
I mean, I can't take all the credit.
Now extra inning bull crap.
There to help nudge
No
things
watch
along.
chat will be here.
Ultimately,
It's
it's
annoying.
about our visitors getting out of their comfort zones.
That's annoying. Not being here. I like being here. Thank you guys for being here.
Confidence
Click like on the
to
stream.
try
I haven't already, but
sometimes it
All right.
just takes a subtle
I'm gonna take a leak or something.
there. Spicy. Speaking of which, there are so many flavors in the city. Breathe it in. But don't take my word for it. I mean, the desert's only been doing this for a few thousand years. Why not come see for yourself?
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And when you need money for life's necessities, your home can pay you back. Let us show you how you could access $45,000 or more. Visit us online at loandepot.com today.
Thanks to a bed and breakfast on Booking.com, even Cardinals fans are loving Chicago.
Oh, no, just scoping out the competition.
Deep dish! Deep dish!
For research.
With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Hey, Verilux, can you imagine the progressive lens of the future?
You mean a lens engineered with artificial intelligence, powered by individual measurements of your visual behavior? A lens personalized to you by an Essilor expert optician. Discover Verilux XR Track progressive lenses and experience instant sharp vision in motion and seamless transitions from near to far. Verilux by Essilor.
Tomorrow night on Yes, the Yankees and the Angels play Game 2 here in the Bronx. Coverage starts at 6 with Audi batting practice at the pregame. And then first pitch is scheduled for shortly after 7 on Yes and the Gotham Sports app.
Now we gotta watch this fucking extra inning bullshit.
Big portion of the game.
Wonderful.
The Yankees,
Wonderful.
Garrett Cole
I'm thrilled.
in the booth.
All right, chat. I love you guys.
Well, we go to the 10th inning, and Jonathan Loizaga will take
Hell
over.
yeah, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. I appreciate it.
Scott
Hello, we
Kingery
don't
is
suck.
going
Of course
to
we don't
be
suck.
drawn for Logan
What is
Hockey
Noah
as
saying
the
that
ghost
anymore?
runner.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. No, the pessimistic stuff. I'm not even gonna address it. Seems like most of you guys are. It's respect to you. But anyone that does that, obviously, that's like
Like
a coping mechanism. They gotta tell themselves to try and trick their brain. It's all fake BS. We're all here watching the team. We ain't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere either. They just like to be pessimistic. Let's go. Let's win this shit. It's honestly been frustrating, and trust me, it's pissing me the fuck off. But just do what we always do. Watch baseball. Love you guys.
You don't see the visiting team bunt that runner over because the other team's going to start with a runner at second as well. It makes it too easy. You want to put up a crooked number in the inning. There's a strike. Foul back.
Really good pitch right there. 3 straight fastballs. Pinpoint control, that 0-2 right there on the inner half. Probably a tick off, but again, hit your spots. Better opportunities for him.
Angels 4-0 in extra innings this year. The Yankees are 1-4. Swing and a
Huge.
miss. Adele down on strikes.
This one way inside, 2-seamer. Beautiful pitch there. Huge out to start the 10th.
That's the 6th Yankee strikeout. And it's brought to you by Audi and the 2025 Audi Q6. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today. Here's Rengifo. Now, this is an incredible delineation. So since 2020, when the Ghost Runner came into play, the Yankees in extra innings are 27-13 at home. That's the best record in the majors. But they're 13-26 on the road, which is the worst record in the majors. One.
You would think you'd want to be the first team up, in my opinion. Put the pressure on the other team, and then when you don't score, it's like, oh boy.
It's almost the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So Kingery pinch running for O'Hoppe. Started the 10th on second base. 1-1 count on Rengifo.
Pitch.
90-mile-an-hour changeup, 1-2. So Rengifo, who got hit by the helmet of Dominguez on that odd play in the ninth, he's still in there, did not come out, like he was in a lot of pain. And the pitch. Swing.
Huge.
Beautiful change. Rengifo down on strikes. 2 away.
Gave him the kitchen sink right there. Two-seam, curveball, and then the changeup. A little over-aggressive. Here comes the only guy with big extra base hit for the Angels to no avail. First major league hit.
Christian Moore. And a strike.
Just got to get it way inside.
Did he go?
Yep.
No.
You better fucking hope he didn't. Oh, man.
The intent was there.
Ball to line.
Right center. Judge. And that'll do it in the 10th. Good job by Loaisiga.
Yes. All right, Jet. Should be fucking easy enough. Should be easy enough. Deej, Grish, Goldie. Runner on second. Win, please.
I mean, I can't take all the credit. I'm just kind of there to help nudge things along.
I'm even going to start getting my postgame ready, Jack, so they don't win the shit. That's absurd, which very well could happen, but I think they will. I think they will.
Gives them confidence to try new things. Sometimes it just takes a subtle prod to get them there. Spicy. Speaking of which, there are so many flavors in the city. Breathe it in. Don't take my word for it. I mean, the desert's only been doing this for a few thousand years. Why not come see for yourself?
Hopefully, before we end up winning, the pre-end of game thought, just want to say again how awesome it is to have Stanton back. And obviously, we blew that last inning, but that was badass. Double to lead the game off on both hits he had to never smoke. 2 hits in his return. Awesome. And he's going to be my post-game picture, which hopefully I'll be posting within 5 minutes.
Qualified lessees can lease a new 2025 Tundra SR.
I don't think about do the Manfred runner. It's like
Plus get $1,000 trade-in
I won't say
assistance
who
all the way
cares
to
because like
June 30th.
I care about the win. But in terms of like a walk-off, it's just like there's nothing hype about it. Just like, all right, take care of business, better fucking win. And let's do it. And that is all I need. That is all I need right now. Just it's a shame what's happened to extra innings.
Feeding your cat Sheba?
Great job by Loaisiga. Don't want to gloss over that.
Dive in with me, Ali Carallo, to see how coral reefs are being brought back to life. Stream Reef Builders now on Prime Video.
Who quietly, yo, Loizaga has now lowered his ERA on the season to obviously not that long time, but he's got now a 3.38 ERA in 12 and 2/3 innings pitched with a WHIP of 1.02. Pretty damn good. All right, righty in Zephyr John, excuse me.
And they will not pinch run for Wells. He starts the inning at second base. Travis d'Arnaud takes over behind the plate. They had pinch run.
All right,
for
Deej in top. Deej, Grish, Rice. Or Deej, Chris, Goldschmidt.
All right, so LeMay's up now. Do you bunt here, Todd?
I think you do.
Yeah,
you
please
bunt
do.
If you do, down third baseline, make.
Let's just fucking bunt, get the shit over with, and take the W.
He's
Which,
done it
once they do
before.
that, Chad, I will be very
Doesn't
sad.
matter how
Don't get me
hard you
wrong.
bunt it, you
I
gotta
really
get
could just
down.
8 extra innings, like these new extra innings.
And that's bunted foul, first base
It like
side.
changes the way I
You gotta get
consume
on top
potential
of the
victory.
plate. Put your body into it.
But in the end, it's
square
only niggas win tonight. That is all I care
Take
about.
everything out of it. Hard down third base will do it.
Last 14 games,
Probably watched that
Zephyr
Bum
John with
Otani
a
pitch tonight, too.
6.57 ERA.
Guy known throwing cutters too, so it's going to be away if he does.
Shonowell really coming in hard from first. Rengifo's trying to anchor at third because that's the out they want to get.
If they do take care of business, I'll probably make it one post or just post-game graphic with the highlight of them walking it off. Not to get ahead of myself, but that's how this shit should fucking work. They had a scoreless 10th. Great job, the Loizaga. Now the winning runs at fucking second. Swing and bunt. Perfect. They're going to let it go foul, though. That's great. Deej, need you here, buddy. Come on.
So now with two
But, like, a win
strikes,
here
it's
should be
the
assumed.
bunt
So
is
forgive me if I'm
off,
coming off
which
as
is
obnoxious, but, like, I will assume a win here.
3 straight cutters on the outside half of the plate. Good idea by Zephyr
Assuming.
John.
It's ready.
And now DJ, guy's done this before.
Let's go,
Find a
Deej.
way to put the ball in play.
Judge and Goldie talking. Look at that. Come on, Deej. I need you, pal. Pal. I was going to say buddy. I
See
said
that too
pal.
often. He looked for the signs again twice. Maybe in disbelief.
Pop, man!
Miss, a wasted at bat.
Yep.
Nothing done as Wells remains at second.
Just win the game. That's all I care about. But good fucking Lord.
This looked like a backup breaking ball. It was.
Grisham and then Rice.
Now they will pinch run for Wells as Peraza takes over. I guess the thinking was they could move Wells over to third and he would be able to score on a single, but now that that job wasn't done, they bring in Peraza because they want him to score on a single, and Wells would not have had
Bro,
as
I'm
a
good
chance.
off Peraza stealing third. I'll say that
So
now.
here's Grisham with the Goldschmidt. on
Somebody's got to
deck.
do a job. Yep, Goldschmidt on deck. I don't know if I said Rice again by mistake, but yeah. Goldschmidt on deck. Come on, Grish. Let's go, baby. Come on.
We're in the bottom of the 10th inning. Nothing.
Yes, scorebook showing Peraza. Not Grisham. Which Grisham had a hit today, right?
The Yankees have not had a lead since the 9th inning on Thursday in Kansas City.
I do like that sound effect. That sound effect is cool. That's like one of the only cool sound effects they have, besides the Star Wars ones. The Star Wars ones are all good for the most
Knowing
part.
there's a double play threat. Grisham has been very good in these situations.
Let's go, Grish. Come on. High fly ball, center field. That'll get Peraza over, probably, maybe. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
He's going. The throw is cut off by Neto. And the winning runs at third.
Does it
base
not
for
mean
two
anything? But
outs.
obviously, it's not a W of an at bat. Jesus fucking Christ.
Now,
Come on,
what
Goldie.
that does is puts a lot of pressure on D'Arnaud. Todd, he's got to block everything.
Yeah, word.
Peraza scoots home with the win.
I think that's how we win this game, chat. Pass ball.
Back there.
Well, offense has been sluggish, to say the least. 5 runs scored in the last 46 innings by the Yanks. They just need one right here to win this game. Goldschmidt pinch hit for Rice.
So help me God. Let's go, chat. Let's win this shit right here. Raining cats and dogs. Goddamn. Ball.
Misses
Call, Blue.
outside. On deck is Judge. Goldschmidt's been very well with runners in scoring position. I know it's 2 outs.
Washington would walk Judge again, so I mean.
This is the guy you want up in the play right now in these situations.
Yeah, I'm chilling with Goldschmidt. Besides, he's struggling lately, but obviously I trust his temperament in a big spot.
Good lead for Peraza.
High drive, center field. Give me something, baby. Give me something. That he may even have a chance. No, it's not gonna have a chance. We're going to the fucking 11th inning, dude. Oh my God.
Final out of the 10th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
Dude, this shit's fucking ass, dog.
Nothing.
Good fucking grief.
Hey, Verilux, can you imagine the progressive
Verilux. Never buying Verilux. Oh my goodness gracious, chat. The ball is dead, Tommy Wilson. I agree. Now the result of that did, I mean, that was to left center, so like I don't know if that was a juice ball thing or not. Because the thing how it goes apparently is like some balls are juice, some aren't. So honestly, yeah, no, who knows? Maybe if we got one of the good balls, that does get out of there. That shit was smoked, but whatever. It sucks. I guess Loiza's is probably still gonna be in for the 11th, which he looked great. So looked great. Starting to fucking slur my words a little bit, chat. Oh boy.
Become the god in Super World Box.
Charles Barkley wants to lose 65 pounds with GLP-1s. Roe can help with that, but they can't help him lose his big mouth.
Oh, what is that?
Calm down. This is what I'm gonna look like in a year.
Are you in a superhero movie?
No, but this is how I feel when I hit my goal weight with Roe.
Can GLP-1s through Roe really do all this?
They can help you lose 20% of your weight, but I need your help with a makeover. Do you like emo Chuck or cowboy Chuck?
Roe, lose everything but your big mouth. See if you qualify at roe.co/chuck.
Nothing. Jonathan Loizaga stays in for a second inning of work, and now it gets interesting because the speedy Christian Moore is the inherited runner, and you have Escara behind the plate replacing Wells, so Moore could steal a base, or Neto could move him over. Yankees in at the corners.
Nobody holding on more at second base, so we'll see if the Yankees think it's a button situation or not. Doesn't look like it.
And that's bunted and caught by Escara. A wasted at bat by the Angels.
Here again, you're taught to bunt. You got to get on top of the plate. If you have to reach out for it, you either let it go or kind of push it towards the base. Both teams here, again, you got to get closer to the plate. You got to get your feet on the white line there. If he comes in, it's going to be a ball. Huge out, both sides, even on that now.
Here's Shonowell. Now with Goldschmidt making the final out, and he really hit that ball a ton, but the wind's blowing in, it's raining, not really great conditions to get a ball out. Well, you know Judge is not going to get an at bat in the bottom of the 11th. Runner at second, they'll walk him as he leads off.
And here's one of the tougher strikeout guys in the league, too, as well. Loizaga looking really good with the pitches here.
Just got to win the game, and it's all good. Lose the game, and then there's problems. Win the game, see you tomorrow. I mean, I guess either way, it's see you tomorrow, but you win, I don't.
And that one is past Chisholm and down the left field line. Moore will score easily. Shonowell will go to second.
Fucking pathetic, dude. Fucking pathetic. Fuck you, Sean L. You fucking, oh my God.
Lead 1-0. And excuse me, ground ball down the third base line.
I just said a bad word.
And excuse me, it was. He just reached out with his hands there. Oh, it was not a good pitch to hit either. It looked like a two-seamer in. It went out away. Just touched it.
This will be a pathetic fucking loss if they do go on to lose this game.
Jazz Chisholm at third.
Now runner at second. With one run in, and here is Trout. outside.
So the walk judge will have Bellinger first and second.
Trout 2 for 4 tonight.
And Stanton's already out.
So 10 innings of shutout.
Who's in the game right now? Like who's
1-0 Angels.
who pinch ran for Stanton? Was it Jason? All right, well that's good. So Jason will just he's in Stanton's spot.
So Burke is ready.
Which that makes total sense for just like going
And
forward.
they're going to
that a
intentionally
lot.
walk Trout now with the count 2-0. So they put him on first. That sets up a double.
Keep it at 1. Sucks, but it ain't over yet.
And Ian Hamilton.
Definitely intentionally walking
birthday.
Judge. Yeah.
He's getting ready in the Yankee bullpen.
We ain't scoring. Noah, please fucking like shut up. Like, what the fuck are you still watching it for? What do you mean we ain't scoring? Why are you still watching? If we're not scoring, that means you know the game is over. Like, don't fucking be here then, bro. Please leave. Like, I don't need that stupid fucking negative crap. Like, I don't feel great about this either, but you know you're just telling yourself that to lower your expectations. Come the bottom of the 11th inning that you know you're going to watch. So, like, stop. It's irritating. Nobody finds it enjoyable when you say stupid shit like that.
1-0.
Got to keep it at 1. Keep it at 1. And then I will root for them to score the bottom of the 11th. And when they don't,
Trout's at first. 1 out.
you know, if it goes according to your projection, not even projection, you're just assuming, then I will react accordingly. But until then, game's not over.
Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez. I don't think you're going to see.
Bellinger's got to be better, man. He's been slumping again lately. Although, again, got screwed with the ball earlier.
Bear down right
whatever.
here, find that strike zone.
And he keeps missing now, 3-0. Wonder if fatigue is starting to creep in. See if they green light Ward. There's a strike.
Everything moving into him, everything in.
There's a strike on the curve. 3-2.
Very good pitch there too as well. That get me over curveball. Now you got Netta or Ward, excuse me, thinking, what will come next?
Another curveball, but it hung up in the zone, and that loads the bases.
This sucks,
with
man.
Soler coming up with 1 out. And Matt Blake will talk with Loizaga. So Loizaga dominant in the 10th. Then Shonowell with a double down the third baseline, intentional walk to Trout, and then kind of a good old-fashioned walk to Ward, and the bases are loaded.
I think this is a simple conversation. Hey, giving you a breather here. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning so they can try and do some damage later in the bottom half of this inning, of course. Corners most likely playing up a little bit. The Goldsmith playing up, Jazz playing back.
Soler 1 for 4 tonight.
See, I'd like Jazz over there at third base to play a little closer in because that slow roller is going to get a run. You'd have a better opportunity to get the guy out at home, especially with a sinker ball.
And that got Escara.
Padding or not, that still hurts.
One and two.
I think the rain stopped at least.
is looped right to Chisholm. Out number 2.
Let's go, chat. Love you guys.
Put that sinker in, threw a couple of them
Click
there,
like in the
got
stream
him
if
out
you
the
haven't
last
already,
time.
please.
All fastballs inside with
Please.
a little bit of run.
Please.
That pitch is so hard to hit with 2 strikes. You got to swing
good.
though. Nothing you can do there.
Yo, Bram, me too, brother.
Big
Me fucking
opportunity
too.
to get out of this one.
I thought that was fucking Duncan. Two-run single over Volp's head or something. But not out of it yet, but huge out. 2 outs, bases loaded.
Right back to Loizaga, and that'll do it as the Angels lead the
You're good. Let's go.
Loizaga spikes the ball in frustration for giving up that run.
You're good. I'm sorry, Chad. I respect that sort of emotion, and it makes me. I thought I was like mad at Loizaga. I mean, who the fuck would be mad at Loizaga? We all know who we're mad at, pissed at, cursing at. The offense. So yo, Judge drew up. He's gonna get walks. It'll be first and second, nobody out for Bellinger, and then Jason in place for Stanton. Sorry, I've been minting. Just tie the game, win the game. We're gonna watch. Just wanna let it come to me.
Now you're home.
Let's go, chat.
You back.
Game ain't over
Let
yet.
us show you how you can access $45,000.
Yep, let's go. What up, Cam?
Give us a call or visit us online at
Game is not over. Damn
today.
fucking right.
This is you, rocking the block
Goalie pinch runner. Oh yeah, who is on second, chat?
and going all night.
Goalie.
With cushioning from
Right.
thousands of energy boosting beads. That starts with new
Dude.
Dr. Scholl's 24-hour
I think our bench is tapped. This is gonna be Goldie now. Who does run decently, given his age.
Dude, I smell as bad as I feel. Showers and OxyClean, man.
Yeah, Perazza's out.
Come on, sweat stink. This adult man.
Jason's obviously not an option.
Attack
The
tough
scar is
odors
off.
with odor blasters. It's not clean unless it's OxyClean.
That's it, right?
When you think about it,
Is there somebody available on the bench? No.
half the trips the world
Empty bench,
takes
right? Yeah.
are trips home.
Again, Goldie actually runs decently. Better than you would think. I mean, we've all seen him though, so you guys know. But for the love of God, you can't lose this game, man. You cannot lose this game.
We know, because at Delta we're travelers, just like you.
This would be a bad
Which
one.
is why we try to make you feel at home long before you even get there.
I wonder what they'll
Make
do.
sense of your money with Citizens
Now they put Judge on right away, which they're definitely gonna do. So
in right now, and that's what they have left. They have 4 righties
I wonder
left
if
in the bullpen.
would Bellinger bunt, and then you have Judge over to second, the winning run.
The inning at second
You gotta bunt with Bellinger,
That's
man.
the ghost runner.
Chad, what do you think? Should they bunt with Belly?
Bellinger next. Ron Washington can surprise you, but it would be surprising if he doesn't walk Judge.
It'd be very. I was just gonna say that. It'd be an interesting move not to walk him, but again, you're putting the winning run. Now he's already put already put the 4 up.
Now, you
All right,
would
yep,
say,
Judge
well,
walked.
Is that sound strategy? Because that's putting the winning run on base. Well, he did it. In
Yep,
the 8th
knew it was
inning,
coming.
with 2 outs and
Let's
no
go, Belly.
and a scoreless game, so he
Dude,
put
I
it
want
on
Belly to
base.
bunt,
So he's
man.
setting up the double
Fucking
play
bunt.
there, going lefty.
Bunt.
Burke against
And then who do we got? Who's 5? Jason? I mean, Jason is very capable of having a frustrating, ridiculous, absurd at bat, so nothing here is ideal per se, but bunt, winning run would be at second, and just, I'd rather die that way than hacking like a caveman. But nope, no bunt, ball outside.
1-0.
Let's go, chat.
Lefties to a 206 average compared to 313 to righties. Bellinger
He's gonna
hits
better rip off the
lefties
black
very
suit
well,
with that sound effect. Oh,
2-0. Bellinger right on top of the plate, too, taking away that inside pitch.
Tying run at second, winning runs at first. Yankees are one of 5 teams without a 4-game losing streak this season. The others, the Astros, the Cubs, the Mets, and the Tigers. Yankees lost 3 in a row at Fenway, trying to snap that right here. They're
go,
down
Belly.
1-0 in the 11th. And the pitch.
high drive, right field, dude, the ball is so fucking dead, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, man? The ball is so fucking dead.
Tough to get one out tonight. Man, we've seen a bunch of these. Fastball right where he wants it too. He's looking. He's like, come on.
That's crazy, man.
He knew it too. He just knew it right off.
That ball is fucking dead, dog.
Really good swings. He's put on both to the track.
Yo, chat, that's actually kind of fucking insane. That's 2 balls on Bellinger tonight that should have been gone. I mean, yo, work. Runners at third, so, and I asked for a bunt, so, like, tie this shit up. But I'll tell you, bro, the Judge ball before we all knew it, I mean, we all have. I've seen that fucking swing from Judge a million times. Like, I know his balls swings in the launch angle. Like, dead center, that ball's gone every single time. That swing, launch angle, it always is gone. Not gone. Bellinger twice, and especially that one. Balls that should have been out of here. Honestly, quite easily that ball should have been gone. Dead ball, though. Look up what Andrew McCutcheon said the other day if you didn't hear about it. It's pretty much confirmed now. Through multiple sources that MLB is using different baseballs this year, as they've done in past years. And one of them is very, very, very dead, clearly. And we got that batch tonight, that's for sure. 0-2 on Jason.
The 0-2. That one is looped over the mound. Coming in is Goldschmidt to throw.
Dude, how did that happen, man? I guess this just sucks. I guess Goldschmidt had to stop because he thought the ball might be caught. I don't know what the fuck.
Fastball inside. Watch Goldschmidt here. Slight hesitation. That all took, and what a great throw home by Moore. Did not go right off the bat, and that's what caused him to be out at home. What a perfect throw and perfect catch for an easy out at home. Darno right in front of home plate. Where the ball went, that's when he went. A perfect throw by the rookie there at second base.
And if you're wondering, well, why no pinch runner? There's nobody left on the bench. There is nobody to pinch run. So it's up to Chisholm. Judges at second now. And that is grounded and grabbed by Neto. Bobble, and he fires to first. Not in time. Great play by Shonowell to keep the ball from going into the Yankee dugout. And that'll load the bases with 2 outs.
First pitch swinging here. Let's see this hop. Came up just a bit on Neto. Scooped it with his glove. Oh, what a huge play by Shonowell. Man. That's 1 run scoring there. Easy. Again, look like an easy out there. Defense making huge plays here for the Angels.
Now they give Chisholm a base hit.
All right, so here's volley, bases loaded.
Washington takes
Let's go, chat.
out to the mound, and he's going to go to the bullpen.
All right, bullpen.
So Strickland will come on to face Volpe with the base.
I'm taking a leak real quick, chat.
Game hanging in the balance. 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th. The Yankees are down by 1.
Experience Verilux XR Track, a progressive lens engineered with AI and powered by individual measurements of your visual behavior. A lens personalized to you by an Essilor expert optician. Verilux by Essilor.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Roger Strickland, 36 years old, 11 big league seasons. Got called up on May 20th, and his 11 games since then, 13 1/3 scoreless innings. 29 career saves, doesn't have one this season, and the game comes down to this. Strickland against Volpe with the bases loaded, 1-0 Angels, bottom of the 11th.
Hunter Strickland, been here before, bounced around a couple teams.
Let's go, Volt.
Fastball's not as crisp and fast as it used to be, but still doing pretty good this year, I'd say.
Grounded to third, and there is the ball game, and the Yankees.
That's fucking awful, man.
By a 1-0 score in 11 innings.
It does need to be acknowledged the balls are dead as hell, and if they weren't, that the Yankees would win tonight's game. But even so, offense has gone cold. That will happen, and that's fine. Scoring 0 runs against the Angels, regardless of dead balls. Offense gone cold, which is external circumstances. That's its own conversation. Not external circumstances, but a separate conversation. You can't score 0 runs against the fucking Angels. You can't do it. And that's a fucking awful loss. Outside of the heartbreakers, that's worst loss of the season, easily. And now the Yankees have lost 4 in a row. Just can't happen. Can't happen. I can make a post game. Since they lost tonight, I definitely will be here live tomorrow. Because we ain't going to dip when the times get tough. But clearly, we know this is the worst part of the season so far. It's the low point. Offense has gone cold. And that's fine. Like, that's the idea of that is fine. That is going to happen. It was bound to happen. But that doesn't mean scoring 0 fucking runs against the Angels, especially 2 innings worth of extra innings where you don't do anything. Again, ball is dead, which is pathetic in MLB's end. That's been confirmed. Judge's ball should have been gone. Bellinger twice, and especially the last one, should have been gone. It was like really a no-doubter off the bat the way it looked. But even so, that was really, really bad baseball. Shout out Clark Schmidt. He looked great. Stanton in his return looked great. But yeah, really fucking pathetic, dude. Really pathetic. A bad loss. Offense ain't going to be cold forever. That's the good news. But even so, like, that doesn't excuse what happened in the 10th and the 11th inning. So, awful. But, hey, see you tomorrow, chat. Love you guys to death. Thanks for being here. It's going to be all good. Just for now, it's fucking pathetic. See you guys next time. Let's go, Yanks.